What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play, and it is for the College Football National Championship. The Michigan Wolverines taking on the Washington Huskies, two 14-0 football teams. One of them will come away with their first loss of the year, and the other will be crowned national champions. Michigan right now, 5.5-point favorites, according to Vegas. According to ESPN Matchup Predictor, they're giving them a 74% chance to win this game. Michigan getting all the love. Washington, man, they are finding themselves as underdogs here on the national stage. I believe they were also underdogs last week, though, against Texas. But they arguably have the number one player in the country. Is my hair looking all sus? Doesn't matter. Oh, wait, it's Giant Jackalope. I thought that was Pig who said it for a second. If it was Pig, totally would have thought he was being sarcastic. Tie guy does not lead me wrong. But anyway, Washington has Michael Penix Jr., who, if it wasn't for a couple of knee injuries, I think would be in conversations for the number one overall pick. And then you have Michigan having J.J. McCarthy, also getting love in the draft considerations, getting maybe a second-round grade by a lot of people. So we have two quarterbacks that want to be drafted next year going at it. You have two really strong defenses, a couple of strong offensive lines. They can get after it in the run game. You got Corum versus Dylan Johnson. Washington has the number one receiver in this game, though. I think it's pretty consensus that Odunze, number one receiver in this contest. But yeah, you have a big matchup here for the national championship. And my dog in this race is Michael Penix, okay? I'm rooting for him. I'm going to take him. I'm going to pick him. I'm picking Washington to win it, but I think this is a great game. Coin flip type game. Michigan is favored today, but I think anything is possible. Now, this is going to be the first national championship for either team since 1997. Michigan apparently shared it with Nebraska. Washington had it in 1991, so this will be a first of the 2000s for both of these teams here. Michigan has been up near the top for several years now, ever since they got Jim Harbaugh. They got beat on the last minute last year, and then they find themselves this time going against a Pac-12 opponent in Washington. Man, oh man. Washington, though, they have not been here. They have not been in this conversation. They've been pretty darn good with Michael Penix since he's gotten there these last two seasons, but they're finding themselves in the undefeated track for the first time in quite some time. But yeah, we have a great matchup here. We should be getting kickoff any minute, but let me get the chat up and running for you guys to see yourselves. Bing, bang, boop. What is up, Daniel? What up, Jackalope? What up, Bod? What up, Tony? How you doing? Football Star, how are you? Madison Roach, my BF and his Marshall went to their friend's house to watch the game, so I'm in peace. Just me and Savannah lying on the couch. Well done. Well done. Please say Football Star. I did. I said it twice now, I think. So what's up, everybody in the chat? All right. Should be getting kickoff here soon. All right. Let me get this. Bing, bang, boom. Bop, boop. There we go. There, it's working now. It's working now. Appreciate you. If you guys already hit the like button, make sure you hit that early and often. Doing fine, doing fine. Good, good, good. Well done. Well done. Good news, good news. We might be seeing the the Washington Commanders' future quarterback in this game. J.J. McCarthy. No, I'm just kidding. I really like Michael Penix. I'm a big fan after what he did last week. Looking into him more. I understand he has those injuries, but man, high character dude. Fought through adversity to get back here. This is a guy that considered not playing football ever again. He just could not get his health right over there in Indiana. He had Indiana as a ranked team over there when he was healthy. Got within a touchdown of Ohio State on the road over there in the Big Ten. He beat Michigan. He beat Penn State, two other ranked opponents that season. He was doing great over there in Indiana. Fortunately, the shoulder injury and the two knees took him out. He decided to have a new scenery and follow the offensive coordinator from Indiana over here to Washington. And now fights all the way back to the national championship. Well, not back, but for the first time ever, for a national championship stage. Will he have enough in the tank to get over the big hump that is the Michigan Wolverines? Michigan Wolverines defense is top-notch in the country. They've definitely fought their way through on the defensive side of the ball, running the ball heavy with Corum. Corum, I believe, is one touchdown away from the most touchdowns in a Wolverine season, or maybe the career. Well, I know he was in conversations with it last week against Alabama. He got one of them. So if he gets another one or two, he'll be an all-time leader for Michigan. Yeah, look at this defensively, man. You have 3 points given up, 7, 6, 7, 7, 10, 7, 0, 13, 15. It wasn't all the way until November they gave up their first 20-point performance, and it was 24 to Maryland, 24 to Ohio State, and then shut out the Iowa Hawkeyes. And then they had a 27-20 overtime battle to take down Alabama. A couple of turnovers in that game proved huge. So this defense is extremely dangerous for the Michigan Wolverines. Extremely dangerous. But then they're going against a team that has the offense that can absolutely floor you. I mean, look at this. 56 points, 43, 41, 59, 31, 36. They did have a weird game against Arizona State. They're only 15-7, but then they beat a team like Stanford 42, USC 52, 35, 22 points, 24, 34. Scoring over 20 points quite consistently this season, and then take down Texas 37-31 in the college football playoffs. You got a little bit of an immovable object taking on an unstoppable force. Who will come away with the victory in that department? And if Michigan does it defensively, I think it could get ugly. The run game is strong over there in Michigan. They can run you down. They can absolutely bring out that 4 minutes offense on you, drain the clock, score points at the end of it. But if Washington can continue to put up big points, wow. I mean, I feel like you can get all three. There's paths for all three results. A Washington blowout, a Michigan blowout, or an absolute dogfight coming down into overtime. We should be in store for a fantastic national championship. It shouldn't be like last year that absolutely the TCU decided we didn't show up today. You know, we were just happy to be here. Give us the participation trophies, crown the Georgia Bulldogs, and let's move on. That should not be what we have today with Michigan taking on Washington. Hassan's got Michigan 34-27. How we feeling about the hires today? I thought that was interesting that we hired the dude from NBA, Bob Myers. You know, Spielman, I know, is another guy we hired. But they're just the consultants. We'll see what they come up with. Last year, the Pac-12, yeah, pretty much. I mean, Pac-12 will still be there, but all of the big players, yeah, will be out of here. Yeah, that'd be interesting. If the Pac-12 could get a national championship right before it basically gets dismantled, that'd be pretty wild. Huskies have too much speed. Washington 24-27. All right, I like the prediction there, Larry. Let's get the chat rocking and hit the like button. Thanks, Bod. Roger Smith, just one word. Harbaugh. Harbaugh. Penix is going to ball out. Okay. Going to be a heck of a game. I agree, Brian. If Penix can have protection, he'll carve these dudes up. Hey, this offensive line for Washington has been great all season. Can they do it again? One more time, as they say. Can we get one more? I watched USC versus Washington. Wanted him to beat Caleb Williams so bad in that matchup. Yeah, beat him? Yeah. It's going to be another great championship. Michigan wins 77-0. Hilarious. They are just advisors. Yep, exactly. Michigan money line. All right, so that's what I know. Peter was going to do his research. He said to see who he wanted to take in this game, and he doesn't even want the points. That's how much he considers this a close matchup. He said, just give me the clean money line. I don't need any points in this matchup. I just want to take Michigan straight up. Husky speed kills. Yeah, they have a great receiving core over there. McMillan was fantastic last week. Dunze, of course. They also have Jalen Polk, who's a guy can definitely kill you down the sideline. Yeah, that's a really good trio of wide receivers. And then they got Dylan Johnson, who is going to play tonight. He got hurt right at the end of the game. Nearly cost the Huskies because he kept a bunch of time on the clock with his injury. Nearly cost them. But, all right. Here we go. We got a national title. National anthem.
Present arms. And now, to perform our national anthem, joined by American Sign Language performer William Stokes, a 12th grade student from Houston's Region 4 Regional Day School Program for the Deaf. Please welcome Grammy Award-winning superstar and lead actress in Warner Brothers' The Color Purple, Fantasia Barrino Taylor.
Can you see by the dawn's early light which so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies lay glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Here we go! And we're off like a herd of turtles. The national championship is kicking off next. I mean, she's not Whitney Houston or Jordan Sparks at the national anthem, but I thought she did pretty solid. She did pretty solid. I have no complaints with the national anthem on that one. You know, not my favorite national anthem, but solid. It was a good one. It was fine. It was good. Solid. I like it. She sounds better than most. Yeah, I think it was good. We'll definitely take that here on the national stage, and we'll move forward. Root for Washington as a Penn State fan. Really hope Washington proves everybody that making the Pac-12 go away was a mistake. Technically, it's a Big Ten national championship. Not technically, actually. Technically, it would be a Pac-12, because there still is the Pac-12 technically right now. But yeah, they're going over. I'm assuming they're going to the Big Ten. I know some of them are going to the Big 12. I don't know exactly where people are leaving and going to, but yeah. I walked in holding my hand to my heart, and Tim doing it. Yep, there you go. She's no Francis Scott Key. Oh, man. Does anybody else have a favorite national anthem? Mine is 2007 Jordan Sparks. I know Whitney Houston killed it, and she was like the OG at just absolutely going off on it, but Jordan Sparks 07 Super Bowl, Giants versus Patriots, I mean, that is a top tier national anthem. Top tier. Unless you're going to just give me that ridiculousness and go with like, oh, I love the Fergie. Give me the Fergie national anthem or some other weird off the wall one, but I'm not joking. All right. So Michigan comes running on the field. Washington's next. There's the lights and all the purple. My school was purple too, so there you go. I went to the Rockford University. Whitney, it ain't even close. I don't know, dude. It's close. It's close. You ever see the Marvin Gaye 84 NBA All-Star Game rendition? I did not. Is that a good one? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, give me the God Save the King better. Roseanne Barr. Yeah, that's rough. I've not heard the Marvin Gaye one, though. Maybe I should. Yeah, I saw Marvin. I graduated that year. True. I also like Jaguars football game rock guitar rendition. That's pure American right there. Okay, rock guitar. Rock guitar. I need to go listen to the Marvin Gaye one then. I have not ever listened to the Marvin Gaye 1984 NBA All-Star game. Okay. If you haven't listened to the 07 Jordan Sparks, that's top tier right there. Anyway, all right, enough about the national anthem. Now we're going to the national championship game. There's J.J. McCarthy getting warmed up. We just saw Michael Penix. So it's a 2 number 9s going at it today. 2 number 9s. And I think, is Dylan number 2 as well? Dylan Johnson? No, Dylan Johnson's number 7. Jalen Polk's number 2. Sorry. Corum's number 2. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Are we getting back to, like, number 2s taking on each other as well? That'd be interesting. Not the case. Not the case. Apologize for my transgressions. Marvin Gaye one is very different, very soulful. I got you. What's up, Tim? You streaming the Washington game tonight? It's too funny. Future Commanders QB Caleb Williams? Maybe. Caleb's a beast. Caleb's a beast. There's so much to love about Caleb. So much to love. Just there's concern, but maybe it's all fabricated. Maybe it's all fabricated in the media. Maybe it's all BS. Maybe he's actually a really high character dude, and all of this nonsense is just trying to bring him down for no reason. But I love me some Penix. All right, here we go. We're getting the kickoff. See who wins the title. Or to the toss. I wish they were streamed the toss more often. I think it's important. Wait, where is McCarthy supposed to be drafted? Like second round, something like that. Chicago will take him number 1. All right, here's the tails is the call. It is tails. Washington wins the toss, and they will defer. Michigan will take the football. And so Michigan will get the ball first to start this game. There's Benny out there hurting the right leg. Brutal. He's still a captain, though. They let him go out there as a captain with the team. All right, here we go. To be for real, his teammates love him. He always tries to look out for them in his NIL deals. All right, maybe. I don't see Michigan winning by more than one score unless W's O doesn't show up. Yeah, and I feel like there's a path for anything, you know? If either team does end up with a blowout, I don't think that means that, the other team didn't belong. I just think they just had a really, really good coaching performance. Or the other team, you know, they flopped. It happens sometimes. But overall, these two teams have been amongst the top two all season long. I mean, UGA is definitely in that conversation. They losing that big matchup at the end of the SEC championship against Alabama cost them a playoff spot. They were definitely in the conversation for the number one team in the country, but that was not the case. They lost. These two teams stayed undefeated, and they found themselves here in the national championship after winning some tight, close games last week. And we'll see who will come out on top tonight. So Michigan gets the ball first. Here comes Gross to kick it away for Washington. Morgan back to receive for Michigan. He's got the shiny mouthpiece in there. There's the kick, and we're off on the national championship stage. He's going to be caught at the 3-yard line. Return, running up the middle, and he's going to get blown up at the 16-yard line. Will be a headache entitled Devo. Who needs humbling? Maybe. There's a guy who put like 20 grand on Washington futures when they were 18-1, and I'm sure his followers did the same. I can't see that playing out. I think he gets rugged. Maybe. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the right. McCarthy in the shotgun, puts his tight end in motion, takes the snap, handoff up the middle is Corum. It will dive ahead for a gain of about 4 on first down. Second down and 6 at their own 20 coming up here for Michigan. There's Braylon Trice, a potential top pick out of the defensive end position in this next year's draft. We'll see where he falls, but he's been an absolute beast this season as well for Washington. So they line up, spread out wide. Now they're going to shift into the bunch formation. Tight end goes in motion, left to right, takes a snap, looking, scanning, pumping. He's going to throw it over the middle, has his man open in the middle of the field. Caught for a first down. That'll be good for a gain of 8. Gain of 8 for Michigan. It's Cornelius Johnson making the catch, diving ahead, and they will move the chains here on their opening drive. In the shotgun is McCarthy. Tight end in motion, right to left. No, never mind. They're shifting. Another running back in the backfield now. In the shotgun, puts Wilson in motion, left to right, takes a snap, handoff to the left side is Corum. Corum's getting a good push up front. He's going to just push the pile forward. Gets a gain of about 7. Second and 3 coming up here for Michigan. Corum does lose his helmet on the play, so that means he has to come off the field for at least one play. So he will get a breather here. Heard that being an issue for him. Where's that? Corum 2+ TDs, and at 120, I thought about taking it. I think he might get MVP. Maybe. He started off hot so far. Second and 3. 13.5 to go in the first quarter. We're just getting started. We're shifting again here for Michigan in the shotgun. Heavy set formation. Running back takes a snap, handoff up the middle, diving ahead, stays on his feet, and will get the first down. Dove ahead there. Good hard running there by the backup. Number 20, Khalil Mullings, takes the carry, fights through the arm tackle, and gets the first down. Michigan Wolverines running it down their throat as of now. They're at the 39-yard line. 3 receivers to the right in the pistol. Puts a tight end in motion, right to left, takes a snap, handoff. Nope, keeping it. McCarthy pumping, looking, scanning, off the back pedal, finding Johnson again. This is for another first down, gain of 10. McCarthy was pumping, backing up, trying to avoid the pressure. And he does find his man late, pumping. Good throw there by McCarthy with some pressure. I'm ahead of the game? Wow. Is this game the Wumbo Mini Bowl, Tim? I don't know. What is the bowl game on this one? I don't even know what it is. AT&T? No idea. 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here. Molly's nice jump through the... then spinning off state. Oh, I thought he was about to break 3 tackles at once. But he does get tripped up. But nice hard running with a spin move and everything. 1st and 10 again. Michigan. Washington's defense getting a little beat up here on the opening drive. Really good running there by Mullings. Oh, I thought he was about to bounce off that final tackle. Spinning off tacklers. Oh, he just couldn't stay on his feet. He stayed on his feet there. That may have been a touchdown. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Tight end has to shift. Got to get reset. They do. Now receiver goes in motion to the left. Single back, takes a snap. Play action. McCarthy steps up, avoids the rush. Nowhere to go! And he's going to get sacked for a 4-yard loss at the 41-yard line of Washington. And I believe that's the first negative play today we've seen for Michigan. Finally, Washington's defense stepping up here in the opening drive. Michigan having a really good start to this football game. So find themselves behind the sticks for the first time. 2nd and 14 at the 41-yard line of Washington. 10.5 to go here in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Edwards enters the game at running back. McCarthy in the shotgun, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle, diving head, bouncing off, finds a crease to the left side, and he's into the secondary, still going, nowhere to beat, and it's a touchdown, Michigan! He got stuffed up in the middle, bounces it outside, and Edwards gets the first touchdown of the day. Donovan Edwards with his first, I believe that was the first carry of the day for Edwards as well. He goes right into 3 defenders, basically, into a pile, bounces off, goes backwards, and down the left sideline. Not very disciplined there by Washington's defense. Nobody staying in their gaps. And then once he hit that edge, there was nobody in the secondary to stop him. Here's the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's the Michigan run game that's just absolutely was giving it to the Washington Huskies on that opening drive. Look at that. Man, you had 2 for 2 for McCarthy, but 6 carries, 66 yards. And that's including actually a sack. I hate that they count sacks as rushing yards in the college football ranks, but what are you going to do? So basically it's 5 carries for 70 yards so far for the run game of Michigan. Fantastic start for the Michigan run game. Washington's defense definitely going to have to make some adjustments and see if they can't get some stops. But hey, Washington's offense going to take the field for the first time tonight. Michael Penix Jr., Odunze, Dylan Johnson, Polk, McMillan. Great weapons over there. And I even liked the tight end Jack Westover last week. He put on a good performance, made some nice catches, so nice weapon at tight end as well. So Michael Penix has a plethora of options over there. But Michigan's defense, we talked about it before the show, one of the best defenses in the country, has been fantastic all season long. It's going to be a big battle between these two. Washington's run game is trash. Run defense, yeah. We saw that against USC. Gotcha. Love your channel. Thanks, Jack. Washington Huskies need a touchdown. Do we fire up the band? Yeah, exactly. For Washington. Exactly. I don't think a Husky is a Redskin, though. If they decide to trade back, I low-key could see that. Imagine if the Bears draft McCarthy. No shot. No shot. Let's go Michigan, says Jack. All right, we got some Michigan peeps in here. All right, you know what? Let's get a poll going. Let's get a poll. Who do you got? Start a poll. Who do you got? You got the Michigan Wolverines? Or do you have the Washington Huskies? Funny one was I think that my wife was the one that, or my wife is the one that makes the thumbnails, and I think I was like, "Did you see who's winning, going to play in the national championship?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's the Battle of the Puppies." I was like, "Well, they're the Wolverines." Oh, well, that's not fun. So it's X-Men versus the puppies. Penix Potion, yep. Hey Tim, you streaming the game tonight? Not sure. Haven't decided. I'll let you know when we get closer to game time. All right, there's the kick from Michigan, and it will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where Michael Penix will start his first drive of the day. Better poll, was Ross and Rachel on a break? Very important. That's very true. We're going to settle that later. Here we go. Single back formation, Washington. Under center, takes a snap, pitch play. Over to the left side is Johnson. Johnson finding a nice crease, still pushing the pile, and he'll get a gain of about 5-6 yards on first down. They're going to give him 6. So Washington Huskies saying, hey, we can run the ball as well. We're going to come in with the ground and pound also. Hey, it's all about Michael Penix. He's the one that gets the big names, but hey, this offensive line and Dylan Johnson can definitely run the ball at a high rate. 2 receivers each side. In the shotgun is Penix. Penix takes the snap, looking, scanning, quick throw over to the right side, has a man wide open as McMillan down the right sideline, and that'll be a first down easily, pushed out of bounds for a gain of about 12. 9:27 to go here in the first quarter at their own 42-yard line here. So it was a gain of 11. Penix empty backfield set. 3 receivers to the left. Looks like a spread defense here for Michigan. Looks like they're going to go zone across the board. 4 down linemen. We're going to go into the shift. All right. 4 receivers to the left now. Running back in the backfield. Penix takes a snap, rolling to his left immediately. Going to throw on the move, and he's going to get it underneath. And it'll be caught for a gain of 3 up to the 45-yard line by number 8. Will Nixon makes the grab. Streaming tomorrow's game, yeah. Go Blue. My best friend is Michigan, Detroit diehard. I'm rooting for Michigan. All right, good luck. Penix in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Little hesitation. And then we'll dive into the pile. Gets a gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 5. Coming up for Washington. This is the money down. Will Michael Penix keep drives alive here on 3rd and manageable? Or will Michigan's defense just be too much? Penix is going to make it hard for Washington not to take him. I hear you. We'll see. I need khakis to win. They get banned from NCAA for drama. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Odunze out wide to the right. McMillan now goes in motion to the right. 2 receivers each way, takes a snap. 4-man rush, quick throw underneath. It'll be caught by the running back. Bounces off a tackler, down the left sideline, pushed out of bounds. Oh, the Michigan defense was all over it. Oh, it's a missed tackle by Michigan's defense. Number 3, Keon Sabb, had a clean look, but instead it's a broken tackle. And down the left sideline, first down up to the 42-yard line of Michigan. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Penix in the shotgun, changing the protection here at the line. Changing it again. Gonna get reset. Puts his running back in motion, takes a snap, looking to throw. Gonna sling it out there to Rodgers. Incomplete. Was that throw behind him? Very dangerous to being a backwards pass. They're going to say it was incomplete. Dylan Johnson on the sideline looking at his left ankle. So he's already feeling it hurt here early in the game. All right, 2nd and 10. 7:01 to go here in the first quarter. Field looks beautiful. It does look like a really nice field. 3 receivers to the right. Tight end went in motion. Still 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here. Wait a minute. Flag on the field right. They're going to call the play dead. He got 2 yards on the carry, but what was the flag? Most likely the area of maybe a false start. Looks like, yeah, they're pointing against Washington. So this is going to be moved back. Oh, no flag for illegal formation. Washington calls timeout prior to the snap. Interesting. Washington coach saying thank you to the referee there. Got a very fortunate timeout accepted on that one. So it'll remain 2nd and 10 coming up here for Washington. Thought it was behind? Yeah, I thought that was a dangerous throw there. Sadly, Alabama didn't make it. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see Alabama versus Texas. Get a little rematch in there. Some drama from earlier in the season. Texas upsetting Alabama. Thought that'd be a good one. Yep, I remember you, Goof Gob. How you doing? Goof Goop. Michigan sends a blitz. Penix immediately goes to the hot route. Could be a common theme, but he's going to need to take some shots. Yeah. Let's see. I can't imagine Michigan, is ever putting Odunze on an island. So that's going to be a big thing there, because that's definitely something he really likes to do. But at the same time, he went deep to Polk a couple of times against Texas, or at least once. But maybe I watched him before in other games. I know Polk at least caught one down the left sideline on a deep play. So we'll see if that's what happens. Sadly, Clemson wasn't very good this year. Yeah, they've kind of fallen off, which is sad, because I really like Dabo Sweeney. Dabo, rather. Excuse me. Not Debo. Dabo Sweeney. But, yeah, Clemson is not that team much anymore. What's up with the baby pictures? It's funny. Little kid uniforms. Hilarious. All right. Oh, man. Dylan Johnson's foot got absolutely landed on all 300 pounds of a big boy just landing on his left foot. That had to hurt. Alabama was going to win against Texas. Maybe. Get a revenge. That would have been interesting. All right, here we go. Michael Penix in the shotgun here after the timeout at the 42-yard line, 2nd and 10. Takes a snap, play action, going to sling it out there to Odunze, getting blockers in front. He's got room to run, still going and then tripped up from behind for a gain of about 15. There's a nice play design there by Washington. Gets it out there to his number 1 receiver. Good blocking out there. The left tackle, little Ole, to become the lead blocker. Odunze following his blocks well. All right, they're up to the 26-yard line of Michigan. 2 receivers each way. Penix in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, pumping, scanning. Gonna try to escape the pocket and then throw underneath, incomplete. Not connecting with his backup running back, Will Nixon. Tim, who you pulling for? I'm a big Michael Penix guy now. I love Michael Penix. So I'm rooting for Washington, but I don't have anything against Michigan. I'm rooting for Penix. Will you show the actual game? I will not. Unfortunately, that is against YouTube's terms of service. All right, in the pistol formation is Penix. 2 receivers each way. Dylan Johnson comes into the game. He's been all over the sideline showing his injury, but he's back in the game now. 2 receivers each way. Penix puts McMillan in the motion. Takes a snap, hand off to McMillan. McMillan hitting the outside, cutting it up. Nice run. And he'll get a gain of about 8-9 yards, depending on the spot. 3rd down and short coming up for Washington. Love your channel. Thanks, Jack. Dylan Johnson, the lead block. Man, he took a shot there from the linebacker. Six minutes to go here in the first quarter. Who's that middle linebacker from Michigan? Is he going to be drafted this year? He looks strong. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Dylan Johnson gets the push up front he needs with an easy 1st down. Gains about 6 on the play up to the 11-yard line. Washington's offense looking strong here. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Oh, they're going to give him the 10-yard line, so it's 1st and goal. Penix takes a snap, handoff up the middle, trying to bounce it outside, and Johnson goes for no gain. Good defense there by Michigan. Is that Colson, I heard, for Wolverines? Yeah, Junior Colson. Is he going to be drafted this year? This is what Washington needs to do. Just slowly grind away Michigan's defense. Yep. 2nd and goal. 2 receivers each way. Penix in the shotgun. Polk goes in motion, takes a snap. They're going to hand it off to him on the right side. Trying to find the edge. And he's only going to get a gain of maybe 3 or so up near the 7-yard line. So now 3rd and goal from the 7. What has Michael Penix got for you? What do you have in Michael Penix Jr.? About one for old time's sakes. All right, 3rd and goal. Michael Penix. Nice drive here from the Huskies. 12 plays, 67 yards, 6 minutes off the clock. Here we go. 2 running backs in the backfield. And, oh no, Penix is going to have to use another timeout. They don't get the play off, and they're only going to get the 8-yard line on the last play, so never mind. 8-yard line. How was that not holding? I missed the holding call. Not saying it didn't exist, I just didn't see it. Someone said grind would favor Michigan. I bet I agree. I mean, if you give your defense more time off the clock or off the field, that's definitely going to benefit you, right? Obviously, yeah, the grind definitely... I mean, whoever is grinding the other team down is definitely going to get a benefit, right? So, I don't think that a defense ever likes to be on the field for a very, very long time. I mean, you don't want an exhausted defense at all. You're forgiven, Tully. Is there going to be another game? What? No. This is the championship. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Only one team will remain undefeated after today, and they will be able to call themselves national champions of the 2023-2024 season. What did I have for dinner? I had some pizza rolls. The night is still young, Louis. Is there a game before this? How many people we got in the live stream? We got 181 of you here in the live stream. Appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. Doing the national championship game. We did the couple of playoff games. Then we're going to hop into the NFL playoffs starting next Saturday. We'll be doing all the games play-by-play style just like this for the NFL if you're interested. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and come hang out. Tim, are you doing every Super Wildcard game? Yes, that's my goal. We have 6 games this weekend. I believe we have six games. Wait, what? 6 games schedule. So Saturday. No, that's week 18. Wild card. So Saturday we have 2 games. Sunday we have 3. And then Monday has 1. Interesting. Okay. So we're not done on Monday nights. You know, Tim, how much you need to super chat to get a wrench? Oh man, I don't usually do it that way. I just give it to people that I think have been trustworthy in the chat for a while. In the shotgun, 3 receivers bunch to the left. All right, Michael Penix changes the protection here at the line. Gonna get set up. 9 seconds on the play clock. Penix from the 8 takes the snap, drops back, looking, pumping, steps up, throwing it to the left side, and he overthrows his man Odunze. Oh, Michael Penix stepped up into the pocket. Oh, unfortunate throw from Penix. Oh, man, that's a big-time miss for Michael Penix Jr. Michael Penix stepped up into the pocket, had Odunze. Oh, it's, never mind. It's not really his fault. Odunze got redirected at the top of his route. There's the kick, and it is up and good. Barely through the right side of the upright. Gotcha. So he threw it out there for Odunze. Odunze got rerouted way downfield. Brutal. He should have ran that. He was just trying to get it out there to his playmaker, man. Good announcer. Feel bad for your Redskins next year, Tim. Yep, hopefully. Got Michigan money line big. And the running back scoring a touchdown. All right, good luck. Does that answer your question, Louis? Miss the Falcons? When the QB didn't have the pass, he should have tucked it and ran. Yeah, unfortunately, Odunze got rerouted there at the top of that and got a little bit slowed up a little bit, hence why the throw was a little bit long. Dang it. Know your place, Louis, or I'll put you there. Dang, my 4-year allowance. He said, okay. All right, we got a good game here so far. Nice drive, opening drive for both teams. Michigan's ended with 7. Washington only could get a field goal out of it. Michigan will get the ball back here, already up by 4. Telly the Nugget getting the super chat in there. Appreciate the super chat. Just saying my name. Tim May. How you doing, Telly? Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the support. For sure. Please put him there. Justin, you've been eating notes. Oh. That throw was pretty high. Not sure if he gets there, even if he doesn't get rerouted. Maybe. Maybe. Tim, is that a Washington football team shirt? It is. It is a shout-out Washington football team shirt. Established 2020. Didn't see you in the chat yesterday. Was Justin in the chat yesterday? I don't know. It's a good question. So we're on commercial break right now. Michigan's going to get the ball back. Up by 4 with 3:56 to go in the first quarter. Really good drives to start this game for both teams. Washington getting all the way up to the 8-yard line. So Michael Penix went 4 for 7, 41 yards. Dylan Johnson, 3 carries, 14 yards. As a team, they had 6 carries, 26 yards for Washington. Michigan, meanwhile, in their opening drive, just absolutely took it to them on the ground. You had 5 carries for 70 yards rushing and ended it with a 41-yard touchdown run. It was actually a broken play a little bit. Edwards ran up the middle, got stuffed up, but then it was able to bounce off of it backwards, run to the left, and find a wide open crease for a touchdown. All right, there's the kick, and we're going to get a return here. Morgan bringing it out again, and Morgan's going to get eaten up at about the 13-yard line. So that is where Michigan will start their second drive of the night. Currently up by 4. Who's ready for McCarthy magic? Yeah. What's up, Timbo? What up, Jesse? All right, here comes J.J. McCarthy. Big Ten QB of the year this year. They're going to shift into the I formation. Look at that classic look of a formation. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, bouncing off the first tackler, but then gets eaten up. Nice defense there by Washington. It is a gain of 3, but it looked like Corum had a chance to bounce that outside. I thought he was going to slip the first tackle and maybe have a big play, but good cleanup there by the linebacker of Washington. Comes up and makes a nice play. 2nd down and 7 here. Man, J.J. McCarthy talking about alpha mind waves? Is that what I just heard? What in the world kind of weird stuff is that? He does meditate before every game. Something I'm not familiar with. In the pistol, takes a snap, play action, looking, scanning, going over to the right side, has a man, it's going to be caught! Nice throw by J.J. McCarthy. Oh man, it looked like Washington's defense actually had a chance at that, but he never locates the football, and instead it ends up in the hands of Roman Wilson. Big play alert there, down the right sideline. Bang! Wow, what a throw. Hampton never getting his head around. If Hampton looked for the football, he may have had a pick, but instead it's a big play. 3 receivers to the left at the 46-yard line. McCarthy takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side. Incomplete. Looking for Morgan. Morgan not having a great night so far. I believe he's a freshman, if I remember right. Yeah, Samaj Morgan. We got a true freshman out there playing for the national championship. It is a little bit too far outside to the right for him. But I feel like he probably should have went like shaded that way on the route anyway. 2nd and 10. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Bunch formation, heavy set formation here for Michigan. Edwards, the running back, takes a snap, handoff up the middle, bouncing it out to the right side, and he's off to the races again! Are you kidding me? Edwards! Are you joking? Edwards, 2 carries, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. Where in the world is the safeties for Washington? The angles are non-existent. He literally gets past the line of scrimmage, and there's no one near him. Are you kidding me? Here's the extra point. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good, and Michigan storms out here to a 14-3 lead early in this ballgame. And Washington and Michael Penix have not faced a lot of adversity, right? They have not, I don't know if they've ever been down by 11 this entire season. How will Mr. Michael Penix and the offense respond? Wow, Edwards, again, just running it up the middle, nothing there. This time he bounces it to the right, and Edwards just off to the races. And there's just nobody there. What a beautiful block by the tight end also on the right side, getting to the safety. But number 11 for Washington, taking a poor angle, getting eaten up in the rush. The linebacker, Tupatala. Big play there, and wow, what a game. Penix better do something quick. Yeah, this could get ugly quick. Absolutely. Tim didn't respond. He has confirmed alpha male. Yeah, thanks. All right, there's the catch, and it will be a kneel-down touchback for Washington. Can Washington keep pace here in this ball game? Got to do something here for Penix. Michael Penix. Slowly become one of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite quarterback in this draft. But he's got his number one hardest challenge here in the national championship. How will he respond down by 11? Penix in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Penix changing the protection here at the line. 5 seconds on the play clock. Going to get reset. 3, 2, 1. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Play action. Steps up. Avoids the rush. Penix is going to keep it. Gets tripped up and stays on his feet. And slides. Got a little hit there, but they're going to say he just jumped over him. Good job there by number 5 not to get a penalty for diving on the quarterback. But Penix not going to he doesn't want to run it, especially when he sees 4 blue jerseys all around him. He's going to slide. So they started the slide after 5-yard gain. So 2nd and 5 at the 30. 2 receivers each way. Westover in motion. Stays on the left side. Pitching it to the left is Johnson. Johnson cutting it up. Not a lot there. Johnson is in pain. Johnson, I'm sorry, dude. I know this is probably your final game in Washington. I understand that you have a lot riding it here, but you could just tell he put all his weight on that left foot to cut up and immediately went down to the ground. You're hurting your team at this point, man. You got to let the backups come in that are fully healthy. It's hard to tell a young man that. Hard. In the shotgun, Penix. 3rd and 5, 3 receivers bunched to the right. That's a dangerous trio over there on the right side. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking, going to throw it over there to the right. McMillan, can he make the guy miss? No, he will not escape the tackle. Nice tackle there by Sarenthal. Sainristil. Butchered your last name. Apologies, sir. But beautiful tackle there in the open field to not let him get any extra yards after the catch. And 4th and 3, and Washington will be forced to punt. Yikes. Why didn't he play like this last week when the rent money was on the line? Uh-oh, not a very good punt, but it takes a very good bounce. Wow. Friendly roll to Washington all the way to the 21-yard line. And really ugly punt off the foot, but it turns out to be decent. So with 21 seconds left in the first quarter, Michigan will start at their own 21-yard line. Do they hand it to Edwards again? No, wait. We haven't gotten to like the 45-yard line or whatever. You know, they don't bring in Edwards until about the 41, 46-yard line, and then they hand it to him just to make sure they can get a touchdown from there. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're in the pistol formation. Corum, the running back, 3 receivers to the left. At the 21-yard line, they're going to shift it now. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here's Corum. Corum finds a crease. He's down the left sideline. He's got one man to beat. Can he get a block from Johnson? He does cut it back. Dancing around, but he gets traced down by Michael Penix. Just kidding. I just saw the number 9. Rod Moore. Or no, that's on the Michigan defense. Who's number 9? It's Thaddeus Dixon, who's wearing number 9 for the defensive side of Washington. He chases him down from behind. But yeah, Michigan's run game is just tearing apart this Washington's defense. Yikes. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Michigan 14, Washington 3. But Michigan already back in the red zone, trying to make this a 21-3 game. Can Washington's defense show up at all? Or will this turn into another ugly performance, just like we saw a year ago with TCU? Tough. That was a big-time tackle because he can break those. Fair. The under is still in play. Washington won't be able to compete with this defense. May not even find the end zone. Michigan will grind the clock the rest of the game. I actually don't think that's a bad assessment, even though it's already 17 points. I know the over-under was like 56 points, 56 and a half. Yeah, it's possible that Michigan slows this game down and gets very grindy very quickly. Washington's run defense is awful. Yeah, so far so true. At this point, Washington's defense has to focus on the run and let McCarthy beat them. Yeah. It's not wrong. Posted earlier in the Discord that I see a world where Washington can't stop Michigan's run game. Their run defense is so bad. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty atrocious. You can just tell when you have 2 plays and now a third. This one, at least they had somebody back there to slow him down. But for 2 plays in a row, they get through the line of scrimmage and there's no one there to help them. Not good. Yeah, 20 yards a carry. Is that actually what they're up to? I mean, it's ugly. I mean, yeah, you got 8 carries for 178 yards. Over 20 yards a carry. Ugh. I hate that. Dude, college football, when are they going to fix this, man? A sack is not a run. Like, when are you going to fix that, college football? You can't have J.J. McCarthy 1 carry, -4 yards. It's not a carry. He's looking to throw. It's a pass. Terrible. You can't slow down if you have 40-yard run every drive. That's true. That's true. If it's gonna be that all game, yeah, maybe they just score the whole way just running the football. That's true. The live over/under is at 61.5 right now. If we didn't go back and watch the USA film today, I wouldn't have caught how bad this run defense was. Probably would have bet Michigan. Wouldn't have bet Michigan. Oh snap! Well, you're welcome then. They might get 400 yards rushing. Yeah, it's very much in play. Very much in play. That was Jarris levels of annoying. Uh-oh. What happened this time? Others have focused on the run and JJ for them up. I'm not sure what that meant. Sorry. Shades of Tyrone Wheatley and Tim Biakabuka. Michigan is playing Madden, glitching the run. Mitch Washington is sticking around for the fun. Yeah. All right, here we go. In the pistol. in the pistol here for Michigan. 2 receivers each way. Tight end goes in motion to the right. Takes a snap. Hand off to the right side is Corum. Corum, little hesitation. Nice run. But he will this time get tripped up for only a gain of 3. I thought he might get loose again. Good swarm defense there by Washington. 2nd down and 7 coming up. See, now you can't bring Edwards in, right? Because you're too close to the end zone. There's not enough room for Edwards to work to bring in this. So got to go to Mullings to hit the run game now. And maybe he could do something at the 12-yard line. No, 17-yard line. 14.5 to go here in the second quarter. In the shotgun, 3 receivers bunch to the right. JJ takes a snap. Hand off to the left side. Bouncing off a tackler, but then gets swarmed down. Again, a gain of 3. Washington's defense, can they get a stop here? This is a big opportunity for Washington on 3rd and 4. You have to get off the field. You can just feel that. Feel the energy of this is a do or die moment right now for Washington's defense. Can they show they have the ability to stop this Michigan's offense and hold them to a field goal? This is a big, big deal. Even Sleeping Man ASMR. All right. In the shotgun is McCarthy. And, they're going to have to use a timeout, apparently. Wait, there was 7 seconds on the play clock, but I guess J.J. McCarthy didn't like what he saw. He's going to take the timeout, 3rd and 4, at the 14-yard line of Washington when we come back. Michigan always had that smoothest colors. The smoothest colors, huh? But I think Jarris, like Caleb and May, so broken clock. This is huge. They're down for the Huskies. I agree, Jesse. This is it. This is almost for the national championship. If you can't show that you can get a stop here, Washington's in trouble. If you can't get off the field on 3rd and 4, that's the money down for both teams. Can you slow down J.J. McCarthy here? I hope this isn't like last year's championship. I hear you, Marv. I hear you. Am I the only one tired of all the commercials while watching games? I could see if there was an injury, but like, come on now. Yeah, it does feel as though the commercials are a little longer here for the national championship. It's very true. You ever watch a game in the stadium? It's even worse. What's that? Oh, the advertisements everywhere. Ross cheated. They are losing. Today been a good day. Good, Kikoshio. Good. What clubs you been going to? What? All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. Big opportunity. Can Washington get off the field? 2 receivers each way. McCarthy in the shotgun. Puts Johnson in motion, takes a snap, looking to throw, going to the right side, it's batted away! Great defense there! Is that Muhammad? Muhammad. I actually liked him last week as well. He was strong, and this time he does a great job there on Johnson. They stack the receivers. He's got to play through it, all over it. Muhammad's a really good corner. I wonder where he's going to get drafted this next year. Or is he a sophomore or something? I'm not sure. Let's see. Number 1. No, he's a senior. I wonder where Muhammad gets drafted, what round, because I think he's actually had a really strong couple of performances also. All right, here's the field goal. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Barely gets up through the left side. So Michigan takes a 14-point lead, 13:28 to go in the second quarter. Washington needing a touchdown here quickly. Talking about the firing of Ron, old man does not have the key anymore to the building. Good. Michigan usually beats you down and breaks off big runs later in games. But the fact that they're already breaking off big runs, already a bad sign for Washington. But hey, Washington's always been my second team. Fair enough. Or Michigan's always been my second team. Sorry, misread it. 13:28 to go in the second quarter. Michigan needs to not rest on their laurels. This Washington offense can absolutely get going at any moment. So you definitely want to make sure you're putting your foot on their neck. Penix can get it out there to Odunze, McMillan, Polk, and they can explode for some points. I know Michigan's defense is very strong, but they got to make sure they remain diligent. Here we go. Here's the kick coming for Michigan. We've had 2 touchbacks so far from them. Will we get a third? Yes, we will. There's a touchback. Good, strong kick from Michigan's kicker. Man, they have another good kicker, huh, this year? I know they had Moody last year over now in San Francisco. Place kicker. Who kicks off? No, it's actually the punter. Tommy Doman is the punter. He's got a strong leg. All right. It's 1st and 10 here for Washington. Michael Penix breaks the huddle. Does the young man have a comeback in him? 3 receivers to the right. They're going to shift it. Now 4 receivers to the right. Dylan Johnson back in the game in the backfield. Penix takes a snap. Play action. Quick throw over to the right side. He's going to get it out there to Odunze. And Odunze falls backwards for a first down. Penix getting the ball out quickly. That's something I really like about him, man. He makes quick decisions, can read the defense, can find the open man before the snap even goes off. That is what he's very good at. But obviously, don't think that's going to be enough to win this type of game. 1st and 10 after the 10-yard gain to Odunze. 2 receivers each way. Penix in the shotgun at their own 35. Puts Odunze in motion to the left, takes a snap, play action. Looking, scanning, Penix throws it over to the right side, has his man over the middle, and that's going to get him right to midfield. That should be Polk, I believe it was. Good strong throw there on the dig route from Penix. They get the linebacker to move up with the fake handoff. But good throw out there to Polk. 2 receivers each way, takes the quick snap, hand off to Johnson. Johnson cutting it back, spinning off a tackler, not much there, maybe a gain of a yard. Good strong run defense there from Michigan. 2nd and 9. 12 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Man, look at those shoulder pads on that tight end. Culp wears some big shoulder pads. You don't really see those usually on receiver or tight ends. 2nd and 9. 11:50 to go here in the second quarter. 2 receivers each way. Dylan Johnson motions back into the backfield now. Penix at the 49-yard line of Michigan. Penix takes the snap. Blitz coming. Uh-oh. Ball into the dirt, and looks like it might be a false start. I think the false start might be going against the center. Where's everyone watching from? Drop those addresses, social security numbers in the chat. Offense number 72 gets called for it. Is it at the center? Yep. Parker Brailsford gets called for the movement. Oh, yeah, he definitely moves. Definitely Definitely a little shift there before he snaps it. Little flinch. All right, 2nd and 14 after the penalty, backed up to their own 46-yard line. 2 receivers each way. Running back shifts into the backfield. Is Rodgers. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Penix pumping. Pressure coming. Has to escape. Now throwing it on the run. Giving his man a chance. But Polk could not bring it in. Good coverage there by Michigan. Man, he actually put that thing in the basket. He gave Polk an opportunity there, but Polk could not locate the football. Tim's favorite saying, I'm going to give him the stupid heart, man. I hate that heart that's in the way. Oh, jeez. All right, Penix in the shotgun, 3rd and 14. What are they going to do here? 3 receivers to the left. Odunze looks like he's in the slot. And no, it's a flinch again. Another 5-yard penalty. Uh-oh, the offensive line for Washington. Frustrating. This time, I believe that's the right tackle, right guard, Julius Buelow gets called for the false start. They're feeling it against this Michigan Wolverines defense. All right, 3rd and 19. What's Washington going to draw up here? 3 receivers to the left. Soft shell defense coming from Michigan. Takes the snap. Looking, scanning. Going to throw it over the middle of the field. He's going to get it out there to McMillan. 4th down and about 8. They do cross midfield with that. Do they go for it here? They have a decision to make. It's about 4th and 8 after maybe 4th and 7? 4th and 7 after the 12-yard gain. They're going to keep the offense on the field? They will. Here's a big play opportunity here for Penix. 4th and 7. Can he find the open man? Penix in the shotgun. He's changing the protection at the line of scrimmage now. Getting reset. 7 seconds. McMillan shifting to the right. Got to get set. 3 seconds. 1, 2. Takes the snap. Penix looking, throwing it to the right side, has a man wide open, and Odunze gets his feet tangled up and he couldn't get the ball. Michael Penix could not connect with a wide open Odunze. Oh no, and it's a turnover on downs. They call a fantastic play. Oh, he throws it too far to the outside and he misses him. Oh, that's a big miss there for Penix. Oh, man. Oh, that just hurts the soul. That may have been the big thing that causes this game to be a blowout. Ouch town. Ouch town. Yep. Threw it too far to the outside. Should have just put it on him. He was wide open. That's a big mistake. Hey man, something about Penix is off this game. He's panicking. Yeah. Oh, I can never have nice things. I'm like a kiss of death. As soon as I say I like a player, they just fall apart. They just fall apart. I can never have nice things. Never have nice things. All right, Michigan gets the ball back on the turnover on downs, already near midfield. They can make this a 21-point lead past the sticks. Can Washington's defense get a much-needed turnover to keep Washington in this ball game? You a bandwagon? Sure. Definitely not a diehard fan of either team. Don't really watch much college football. Penix has never faced this sort of adversity. He's never been in a position like this where he's down against a powerhouse team. Yeah. So that's oh snap. All right, here we go. Here we go. In the pistol formation, Michigan at their own 47-yard line. 10:27 to go. Wilson in motion to the right. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Corum gets tripped up, and this time goes for nothing. There's a much-needed slowdown of Washington's defense. There's also never seen much pressure from a team this early. Yeah. It's almost like the middle of the second quarter. He's already seen so many pressures. He's rattled. Here we go. Yes. Takes a snap. Play action. Looking. Scanning. Rolling to the right. JJ throws it down the right side, and did he get batted away? Washington's offense, it looks like he batted it away. Thought he had a chance to catch that. All right, in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. McCarthy over to the right side and overthrown. And Washington gets a defensive stop. All right, Washington's defense starting to show up here. Big opportunity. All right, Washington's defense comes up with a much-needed stop. So they have the ability to slow down Michigan's offense. Now, Michigan did help them out by throwing the ball a couple of times, but they did stop them for a no gain on the run. High throw there from McCarthy. All right. Doman to punt it away. Can he pin them back deep? There's the kick. Nice high kick, and it's going to be, too far. Doman, not a seasoned vet at the punter spot. He's got a big leg, but come on, you got to pin him back deep on that one. So that's going to give Washington the 20-yard line after the touchback. Let's see what they can do. Good job, defense. Now redeem yourself. Yep. Let's see if Michael Penix, the defense does hand him an extra opportunity. Can he respond after the big misthrow on fourth down? Timed it with stopwatch. There you go. Nice. Sorry. Some work blowing me up a little bit. It's all good. My mistake. All right, we're back. Who do you want to get with the number 2 pick in the draft, Tim? To be determined. To be determined. I'm a big Michael Penix fan. But he's messing up. Messing up. We want to trade back a few picks. I love Penix. I do. I still like him. He's just he needs to get it together. But you know what? I think of like Patrick Mahomes when he was in his first Super Bowl. He looked rough against San Francisco. They ended up winning in the end, but he looked rough. Maybe Penix could get himself together here. It's early. Still plenty of time with 9:29 to go in the second quarter. In the shotgun is Penix. Takes the snap, play action, looking. Oh, pressure coming. Can he get away from him? No, he cannot. Holy smokes. Number 78, Grant, just man amongst boys, it looked like. Oh my gosh. Looks like a pickup truck running through the guard. Oh, the guard. I see what happened. The guard tripped over his own center. Okay. Yep, he stepped on his center's foot. Went down like a sack of potatoes. And pressure right up the middle for Penix. And Penix tried to escape it, but good strong hands there by the big man, number 78. 2nd and 22. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun is Penix. Takes a snap, play action. Looking, steps up. Gonna throw it on the move, and low throw, but does McMillan get his hands underneath it? McMillan saying it's a caught, but the refs are saying no. Penix trying to throw it out there. Does he get it there? Nope. Too short. Too short there, looking for McMillan. Third and 22. 8:37 to go here in the second quarter. Penix. 3 receivers bunched to the right at their own 8-yard line. Penix takes a snap, drops back, looking, steps up, throws underneath. It's going to be caught by Johnson. And he will get hit hard after a swarm tackle. He's going to get a gain of about 15, but not enough for the first down. 4th and 7, and they will punt it away. Glad most of y'all ain't GMs, yeah. I don't know about Jaden. His short to intermediate throws are inaccurate as heck. I don't know about May, yeah. The 2nd round pick from the Bears is now the 8th pick. Good. All right, here goes the kick from Washington. They're punting it away. There's the punt. And another line drive, but another good bounce for Washington. It does go out of bounds at just inside the 35-yard line, maybe the 33. Yep, 33 is where Michigan will start this next drive. Hey, look at that. John Harbaugh showing up for the game tonight. Very cool. Brother of Jim Harbaugh. Going to give his brother some love on the sideline. Very cool, very cool. Super Bowl winning head coach, his brother, John Harbaugh, coming against his brother, Jim Harbaugh. 2 brothers faced each other in the Super Bowl back in 2012. All right. 7:45 to go in the second quarter. Michigan has the ball at their own 33. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Corum. Corum following his blocks. He's got a good run there. And this one will go for a gain of about 7 up to the 40-yard line. Look like Death's father right now. Right there. What? Penix dropping to the 5th round of the draft after this performance. That's obviously an exaggeration, but yeah, he's got to clean it up. He's got time. In the pistol. All right, wait a minute. They're going to go without McCarthy to play. Takes a snap. Handoff. Nope. Keeping it himself. He's got room to run down the left sideline. And he will be out of bounds. Nice run there by the backup quarterback, number 10. It is Alex Horgy. We saw him last week quite often against Alabama. Few plays. I wouldn't say quite often. We saw him a few times. Comes in, makes some nice change of pace plays in the run game. Oh, man. And they don't get a hold either? Tough. They're already getting beat down in the run game, and now they can't even get a holding call. Tough. 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to keep Orgy in the game. In the shotgun, takes a snap, fakes it again, and runs straight up the middle, and he pushes forward for a gain of maybe 2. Sure, some fans want us to be bad forever. Eli Manning was the last quarterback picked first who won a Super Bowl. That's crazy, isn't it? Penix is going to be a great used car salesman in Seattle. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter, 2nd and 8. In the pistol, takes a snap, handoff up the middle, now bouncing it out, and not a lot there. Oh, no, Muhammad is hurt. Oh, no. He's in big pain right now. Hopefully it's just a stinger, potentially. Or maybe he dislocated his shoulder, not sure, but he's in real pain on his right arm. Comes up and makes the tackle in the run game, but then he regrets it quickly. Oh, no, he grabbed his elbow. Oh, it's his right elbow. I think he grabs his right elbow. Maybe he hit a funny bone. Maybe all it is a little funny bone. Maybe. Nope. Still getting looked at. Not a funny bone, I don't think. Oh, jeez. Trying to be a little optimistic, but yeah, they're number 1 corner on the ground right now. Tough break there for Washington. That's exactly who you could not afford to lose. When you're already struggling, and then when you finally get into a 3rd and long, you needed that guy to be able to shut down a receiver when you need it the most. Picking a QB really does not often pan out to winning a big dance. You got to build a team so they can grow. Yeah, of course. But at the same time, a lot of first-round quarterbacks do well, right? And yes, well, Tom Brady was not a first-round pick, but obviously later in his career, he's still a top-tier quarterback, so he was going to the championship a lot. You got Matt Ryan, Cam Newton, number 1 overall picks that went to the Super Bowl. Number 1 overall pick. Also, Matt Stafford going to the Super Bowl. Of course, not with the team, but he won the Super Bowl nonetheless as the number 1 pick. Joe Burrow getting to the Super Bowl. So you definitely have some number 1 overalls making it deep into playoff runs. But yeah, obviously, football is the ultimate team sport. You got to win. Got to win as a team. One player ain't going to do it. Think we'll draft May. It's a safe pick. I don't know, dude. Maybe. Do. 60 got away with the hold. Yep. Penix is going to be a great used car. Yeah. Like, y'all don't want us to draft a quarterback in the first round? I want us to just draft the correct guy in the first round, you know? That's the thing. If the quarterback's the move, then I'm fine with it. If not, I'm fine with it. They're just making any excuse or reason they can to convince the draft Penix. Yeah. It's really entertaining to watch, but sad at the same time. Tim, including this game, how many Washington losing games have you called in a row? The last one we won was what? The Patriots? Is that the last one we won? Put our hands in the trap for number 1. Yeah. Muhammad, man. Man, I was just talking. Dude, I can never have any nice things. As soon as I talk up a player doing well, he gets hurt. Or starts to struggle, right? Talk about Muhammad, and then he just hurt. All right, McCarthy in the shotgun. 3rd and 8 with 5:40 to go in the second quarter. 2 receivers each way. McCarthy chained the protection at the line here. Gets reset, puts his tight end in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Pushing the pile forward is Edwards, and Edwards, it's a miracle. He does not break it for a 40-yard touchdown run. Wow. What a big break there for Washington. But now he finds himself in about a 4th and 2, 4th and 3 situation. What are they going to do here in Michigan? It would be a... Are they going to go for it? McCarthy's looking for a call. 16 seconds on the play clock. 13, 15, 13. Wow, they're going to punt it? 4th and 3. Wow, they punt it here. Interesting. And they're going to call timeout Michigan, so they're going to talk it out, see what they want. 4:46. Will he decide to go for here? 4th and 3. Maybe they send out the offensive unit. Yeah, I mean, I would just run at the ball again here. You've been running the ball at such a high efficiency on 4th and 2, 4th and 3 situation. Surprised they even thought about punting it, to be honest. Penix is a crappier Desmond Ridder. Maybe. Harbaugh wins and becomes Commanders coach and drafts Penix. What do you think? Maybe. I doubt the Vikings passed on Penix unless they re-sign Kirk. Gotcha. Who do I want for GM? I'm a big Alec Hallaby fan from the Eagles. I like Alec Hallaby. But we'll see. I hate when people do this. When a game is not going well, they say that the QB is playing awful. Penix has been stymied by penalties and threw 1 incomplete pass. Like, show me the bad games. Shaking my head. Yeah, no, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And he's got plenty of time to come back in this game. It's not over yet. All right, Michigan is going to go for it in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. McCarthy takes the snap, looking to throw, pumping, going to throw it over to the right side, batted away, and Washington with a big stop. Oli Focio comes up with the big bat down. Huge play, man. I was just talking about how they were missing Muhammad, but out of the linebacker spot, screaming outside. What a beautifully done, executed play. They knew the out route was coming. He fakes like he's going for the blitz and just immediately runs out there, gets his hand all up in there, knocks it away. Big play there for Washington. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Penix has another opportunity. 3 receivers to the right, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Dylan Johnson will get a decent gain here of about 6. 2nd and 4 with 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. Yeah, his left ankle is all beat up right now as Dylan. Tight end. Nope, now they shift completely as a unit. Empty backfield set. Penix in the shotgun. Penix takes the snap, drops back, looking, going to throw it over there to the left side, has his man Westover. Westover will get a first down with ease. Back into Michigan territory. Two receivers each way, takes a snap, hand off to the left side. Johnson barreling forward, and will get only a gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. Dylan wants Washington to win so he can finally say Washington wins it all. Who is the only Canadian NFL player to be a Super Bowl MVP? I don't know. That's a good question. 3 receivers bunched to the right. In the shotgun is Penix. Takes a snap. 4-man rush pressure, going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Odunze. Odunze will get the first down. I like that play. Especially if you're going against a soft zone a lot. They basically just run an under route with your number one receiver, and then you release your lineman out there. Unfortunately, the guard did not get in front of him on that particular one, but I've seen him run it a few other times on other games. It works really efficiently, especially when you have guys dropping back in zone. Penix in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking, scanning, going to sling it underneath. It'll be caught by Westover. Westover running right into a defender, but he does get a first down, barreling forward up to the 23-yard line of Michigan. Washington's offense coming alive here. First and 10, 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, play action, gonna throw it underneath, and dangerous throw. Edwards on defense, just kidding. Just a number 7 on defense. It's Makari Page coming up there to make sure that no catch was made. Second and 10. 2:17 to go in the second quarter. 3 receivers out wide to the left. Odunze now motions over to the right. 2 receivers each direction. Now they're going to shift. Got to get reset. 4 receivers to the left. Empty backfield set. Odunze one-on-one. Odunze one-on-one. Will Penix attack it? Takes a snap. Drops back. Yes, he will. It's going to be a defensive holding, maybe? No? Odunze looking for the flag, but Odunze could not get off the jam on that one. 3rd and 10. You knew that was going to be the direction to go. Oh, no. No, that's not a PI at all. Good no call. Odunze looking very strange on that one. Very uncharacteristically losing his footing. Never really got going on that play whatsoever. And fortunate situation there for Michigan. 3 receivers to the right. Penix in the shotgun. Penix puts Westover in motion, stays on the right side though, takes the snap, drops back to pass, pressure, throwing it off his back foot, and he's going over to the left side, and a flag comes out late. McMillan draws the flag this time, and it will be a free first down for the Huskies. Are the refs in the college so much better than the NFL? Yeah. 2:08 to go in the second quarter. Yeah, look like you got a hold of him on that one. Penix couldn't believe that he didn't get the call there in the beginning. Odunze was open on the right side. No, miss it. Here we go. In the shotgun, 4 receivers to the right. Penix in the shotgun takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Dylan. Johnson slips the first tackle, and he's going to get up to the 5-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd and goal. I'm one of those that says that it actually breaks down players down properly. Properly. 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. 1:43 to go in the second quarter. 1.5 to go. Underneath the center, rather. Pitch play to the right is Johnson, and he's going to get no gain on the play. 3rd down and goal. Johnson limping here. Tough. QB needs to tuck and run. Man. Number 77 has not been impressive to me at all tonight. The right tackle. Bolu, or whatever his name is. Bola. What was his name again? Bulo. Really good play there by Parker. Really good play by Parker. All right. 3rd down and goal from the 5. Big opportunity here for the Huskies. you just feel like, hey, you gotta score when you get into these situations. Penix, 1:31 to go in the second quarter. Michigan has no timeouts left. They've been using them this whole time to stop the clock. Here we go. Penix in the shotgun. Scanning the defense. 3 receivers to the left. Puts Odunze in motion. Takes the snap. Rolling to the right. Penix is going to keep it. And he will get a gain of 2 on the play. So they're going to go with a 2-play decision here. So they definitely are going to go for it. You don't call that play without the full intention of going for it here now on 4th and 3. Fourth and goal. Here we go. Analytics say go for it here. 4th and 3. 58 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Penix in the shotgun. McMillan motions over to the slot on the left side. 3 receivers to the left now. Penix takes the snap, drops back, looking, pumping, gonna throw it back to the side, and he gets the end zone. Touchdown, McMillan! There's a flag in the secondary. What's it gonna be? And it's against Michigan, and Penix gets on the board for Washington. Look at him. Look off the safety to the right side. Come to the back. That's what I love about him. That's exactly what I love about him. Holding defense, number 2. Penalties declined. And Washington on the board with a touchdown. Makes it a 17-9 game pending an extra point. Well executed play there by Penix. Beautifully done. Tim is so biased, lol. Here's the extra point. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And we are a 1-touchdown game now, 17-10, 42 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. No, the word is based, yeah. Let's tighten this game up. There you go. Let's look at this. All right. Penix takes a snap, and then he looks to the right side, gets that corner. Look at the safety to move with his eyes, and then he comes right back to it. He understands where McMillan's going to be. He gets number 3 to move a solid 4 yards, I would say, to the right just by staring down Odunze, and then immediately, before he even really comes back and looks at McMillan, he already knew where McMillan was going to be. And he comes back to it. That's what I love about Penix. He understands the offense, knows where to go with the football, and he gets into the end zone with McMillan. Well done. All right, Peter. Be kind. All right? It's fine. We understand. Timothy loves Penix. I love Penix. So I don't hate you for Timothy for loving him. There's the fair catch for Morgan. So let's see what Michigan decides to do here with 42 seconds left here in the second quarter. I got that big Penix energy. Isn't their fight song just a bunch of dogs barking? I think you're right. Where's that Georgia? Who knows? 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap, drops back, looking. Going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by the tight end. And he's going to get up to the 44-yard line. Stops the clock with 37 seconds. It's Loveland on the catch. 44-yard line. 36 seconds now and counting. McCarthy gets set, takes a snap, 4-man rush, scanning, quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Johnson, but he doesn't get out of bounds. Wow, what a big mistake there by Johnson. Clock continues to move because he doesn't go out of bounds. At the 49-yard line, 17-16, takes the snapper, and they're going to spike it with 16 seconds remaining. It'll be 3rd down. Big play here coming for both teams. They're about 15 yards away from a reasonable field goal kick. Johnson needs to get out of bounds there, but he didn't do it. I wouldn't say he was coming after you, okay? I think he just was defending Penix, and then you got a bit aggressive. It was my take on it, but I could be wrong. In the shotgun, three receivers out to the right. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Looking, scanning. Going to throw it over to the left side. And out of bounds. Now 4th and 3. And looks like Michigan will be settling for a punt, maybe? What are they? They're going for it. Never mind. They're going to stay on the field. They're going to go for it here. This is a big decision. With 12 seconds, if they don't get it, especially if they don't get it quickly, Washington will have a chance to get a field goal here before the half. Never mind. They're going to punt it away. Okay, that's smart. No need. You already have the lead. So they're going to kick it away, and Washington will get the ball first. So we have a lot to play for here. This is not over yet by any means. This is a great game of football here for the national championship. And I'm the biggest Alabama homer west of Mississippi. Horrible, yeah. It's based on his own standards, not an average college quarterback. Gotcha. It'd be horrible. I've seen a lot of horrible football. This ain't one of those games. Yeah, horrible probably is a bit of an exaggeration, but that's okay. Penix was not playing well. That's all that matters. All right, there's the kick and bounces at the 2-yard line with 3 seconds. So, little kneel down here coming from Penix, and this will go into halftime. We'll see how he finishes, though. Yep, we'll see how he finishes. That's what matters. You don't win a game in the first quarter. All right? You don't win the game in the first quarter. If you truly want to become aware, everyone needs to try to shed their own bias. That leads to truth. That's true, Brian. That's true. But it looks like their D woke up. All right, here we go. We got a dog fight here in the national championship. We got a dog fight. 17-10, Michigan on top here. Wow. J.J. McCarthy, 5 for 11, 81 yards in the first half. Donovan Edwards, 3 carries, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Not a bad day for Donovan Edwards, eh? Blake Corum having a great day, too. 8 carries, 84 yards in the first half. Big day for him. And let's take a look here at the Washington Huskies. You got Michael Penix Jr., 13 for 21, 128 yards and a touchdown. I mean, really not bad a first half. Not too bad. He did miss a wide open Odunze. That was frustrating. But outside of that, it's been all right for Penix. He did have an underthrow. He had pressure. He had to throw it. He had to jump up. I would say Penix has played okay in the first half. He's not been terrible, not been good. Just he's been around. He's been around. We'll see if they can't keep it up in the second half. All right. So 9 carries, 26 yards for Dylan Johnson right now. That is the biggest issue that Dylan Johnson has, or that Washington has, is they continue to hand the ball off to Dylan Johnson. He is not the normal Dylan Johnson they have come to know and love. Immaculate Grid? Yeah, we can hit up the Immaculate Grid. Why not? Immaculate Grid. Football. Football. All right. So do we go with some off-the-wall names? Let's try to do as much off-the-wall as we possibly can. All right. So we got the Panthers and Packers. We got the Panthers and Chargers. Excuse me. We got 50-plus sacks in their career. And this has got to be as long as they played at least one game with that team. You have the Bears with Packers. Oh, we got Robert Tonyan coming right off the top of my head. Robert Tonyan there. All right. You have the Bears and the Chargers. Khalil Mack. 50-plus sacks for the Bears. I'm sure there's plenty of names on that one. Miami Dolphins and the Packers. Miami Dolphins and the Chargers. 50-plus sacks. Dolphins and Packers. Junior Seau for Finns and Chargers. That's a good one. That's a good one. Probably one more rare, though. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he played for Miami. Did he play for Miami? Now that I'm thinking about it, I thought there was a linebacker that played for both. And Seau played for the Patriots, too. Did he play for the Dolphins? Dolphins, Chargers, Melvin Ingram. That's a good one. That's a current one. That's a current one. How popular do you think Tonyan is? Robert Tonyan. Might just be too soon. It's not Urlacher. He's got 49. Wow. And Ndamukong Suh, 50-plus sacks? That's actually a pretty good guess. He's playing okay now. But when I said he was actually playing bad compared to what I'm used to seeing. Julius Peppers, Tonyan, Mercedes Lewis. Is that for across the board? Like Mercedes Lewis for Bears and Chargers? Is that the whole Bears line? You agree with everything or not? I really don't care because at the end of the day, I watch way more Penix than you have. It's all right. Oh, man, this one's tough. This is a tough board. This is not an easy one. Leonard Floyd. Is Leonard Floyd had 50 sacks? Does Robert Quinn have 50 sacks? Luke Kuechly have 50 sacks? I don't know if he has 50 sacks as a middle linebacker. Mac will be too popular of a pick. Yeah. That was only Bears Packers. Oh, all of those were Bears Packers. All right, I'll go Lewis then. Mercedes Lewis, 5%, solid. All right. Yeah, Mac is definitely the most popular one by a large margin, for sure. Was there I'm trying to think, was there a receiver that played for both of these teams? Maybe not. No, it's for Packers Bears, yeah. Mac will be too popular of a pick, yeah. This is a tough board. Panthers, Packers. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm struggling on this one. I mean, you can just go with like popular picks for sure, but trying to think of like a little off the wall, but yeah, Khalil Mack is definitely a big one. Khalil Mack here. There's got to be 100 dudes that have gotten 50 plus sacks for the Bears, right? There's got to be a ton of them. Like, does Singletary have 5 sacks? I mean, with that 85 Bears defense, like, who else is over there that? Joe Namath, Refrigerator Perry for 50 plus sacks. Is that true? He might. Was Welker? How did I not think of him first? Wes Welker. Wes Welker. Where would Wes Welker fit on this board? Wes Welker played for the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Broncos, and didn't he play for like the Jets or something? Didn't had the most sacks in Bears history. Didn't? Or Ditka? Welker played 1 game for the Dolphins, but he didn't play for the Packers or the Chargers. Wes Welker played for the Chargers? No way. I'm gonna write it. Wow. I guess it's just the end of the career. He just played for 2 years over there. That's wild. I don't remember that at all. Dan Hampton is a 50. All right, Hampton. I like that. That's a good one. There you go. Dan Hampton. That's a good pick. That's a good pick there, K Pizzle. That's a great pull in the Wes Welker thing. I completely forgot he played for the Chargers. Completely forgot. What about what's his name? Oh crap. What in the world was that guy's name? Taylor. What was this for? Jason Taylor. 59%. I'm just glad I remembered his name, so I took it. Because I knew I was not going to have a great day on this one, because I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. Panthers. We can go Peppers on that one, right? Dent, not Ditka. Okay. Jason Taylor, yeah. Miami and Green Bay. Yeah, Peppers. We'll just go Peppers here. 50%. There we go. We got a couple of 50s out of the way. I'm Huntington. What? Say who? Didn't Jason Taylor play for us too? Yeah, play is a strong word. Yeah, he did come here late in his career. Trey Turner. Where's Trey Turner now? Is he over in the Chargers? Trey Turner, the worst player of all time. Not literally. Trey Turner. That's a good pill. That's a good one. I like that a lot. All right, let's just go with Mac because we're getting close. Getting close to being done here. 66%. Panthers and Packers, and then Packers and Dolphins. I don't know. I'm playing Bramble on Xbox. Who's performing at halftime? I have no idea. The bands it looked like. Mark Clayton. Okay. Clayton, that's a pull. Mark Clayton, you said? Crap, there's 2 different Mark Claytons. Mark Clayton for 2005 to 2011. That's the receiver for the Ravens, right? So you're talking about 83 to 93? I'm just going for it. Yeah, there you go. Wasn't Mark Clayton also a receiver for the Ravens? Did I make that up? Mark Clayton. First round pick for the Ravens, yeah. And the last one, Macrogrid is performing at halftime, yeah. I'm drawing a blank on the rest, yeah. Why do I feel like the Penix is going to catch fire in the second half? I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for it. Receiver for Marino was the other Mark Clayton. Gotcha. Panthers and Packers. Yeah, I don't even think of like an easy one for this, like an obvious one. Like I'm trying to think of like somebody weird, like Robbie Anderson, like ended up playing for the Packers randomly or something. Tight end maybe. No. Did Kelvin Benjamin ever end up over there in the Packers or something weird like that? Good teams make good second half adjustments. Yeah. I mean, who do we have in Washington who played for Green Bay? Because they probably were also Panthers. True. True. Very true. Reggie White? No way. Really? White played for these two teams? Nice pull, Robert. Nice pull. 25%. There you go. All right. We got through it. It wasn't my cleanest run. It was not my cleanest run. That's for sure. You guys did great. I didn't do jack squat for that grid. That was terrible. Terrible performance from Timmy. What is going on? Why is Weddle not working? There we go. All right. Let's do a Weddle. Let's go Zay Flowers. Or not. Let's go this team. All right. Ooh, okay. Wide receiver in the NFC, but not AFC. We're 22, 23 years old. We wear number 1 or number 2. We wear number 1 or 2. And 5'11". This is Jahan Dotson, is it not? 22, 23 years old. I think it's Jahan. Bang! We got a Jahan really quick. Tim sounds fine to me. What happened? Did somebody say I don't sound good? Why are you all choppy and pixelated? You're up your Wi-Fi game up, my G? Well, I appreciate your kind words there, but it sounds like it's your Wi-Fi game. Self-report. Let's see. We're going to go with Justin Bethel. So we are on defense, not a corner. We're 6'1", 6'2", under the age of 33. All right. Let's go with... I always like to go to Nick Bolton. He's one of my... Oh, a linebacker on... Are you kidding? Oh, Nick Bolton's only 5'11". Oops. Wild. All right, so is that Gay? Willie Gay? Bang! Willie Gay. What do you know? What do you know? We got Weddle out of the way pretty quickly. That was well executed. I don't know who Bethel is. I usually got someone FOMO. I usually got someone from the 70s or 80s. I failed. Yeah, it happens. That was a tough run. That was a good run. All right. How long is halftime? Man, they're still not ready to go? Holy moly. How much time do you need? Is that gay? I'm gonna get a water real quick. Be right back. All right. The two teams are running back onto the field as we speak. Here we go. Run those likes up. Tim will take a shot. Take his shirt off and rub his nipples. I don't think that's in the cards. But I do appreciate likes. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. We hit over 5,500 subscribers. That's awesome. I just talk a little smack to Jarris real quick, saying get ready for the second half. My boy's about to show up and win a national title. Tim, the function f is defined as 2x cubed plus 3x squared plus 8x plus 8, where c is a constant. Got it. In the xy plane, the graph of f intersects with the x-axis at the 3 points. Negative 4, 0, 1/2, 0, and p 0. What is c? p 0. p 0. Did we actually mean p0 there? So negative 4 plus 8 so gotta have a negative number when you have a plus 8. So you get negative 4 is x. I mean, I guess really all I have to do is plug in negative 4 and just solve for c at that point, huh? Negative 4 cubed is 64. Negative 64 times 2 is negative 128. 16 times 3 is 48. 48 plus 120, negative 128 gets rid of the 8. 40, 80. 80 minus negative 4, so c is negative 4. So we got 80, negative 80 right now, and plus 8 is negative 72. So negative 4, 72 divided by 4. $18. So c, it's got to be a negative too, because it's got to get to 0. So what? Negative 18? Is c negative 18? Time to pull out the graph paper. This is even harder than figuring out how much a salary paid only in pennies. Wasn't that the last month math problem we did on the channel? Yeah, how much does it weigh? How much it outweighs even? Hey, we got there. Negative 18. That was a time killer. Thanks, Pig. Appreciate it. The P0 is just a distraction because P equals -4. But it has 3 points. Actually, could it equal something else? Could you then actually solve for P on top of that? Because what else could P be? Because P is definitely, at least one of them is -4. But if it intersects 3 times, then it has to be another one as well. Would it also be like... Wonder what the next negative would be. Interesting. Tim, you're so smart. Why do you support the Commanders? YouTube just told me your latest short went live. Oh, it sounds about right. It sounds like something Rye Guy would do. That's amazing. What did I just watch? All right, here we go. Washington about to get the ball back. Here's the kickoff for Michigan. Bang! And we're off in the second half of the national championship. In 30 minutes of game time, we will have a national champion decide, unless we get overtime, I guess. I shouldn't say that. But we're going to have at least 30 minutes more of game time football. So here we go. Fire. First and 10. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right at their own 25-yard line. Penix takes the snap. 4-man rush. Looking, pumping again. Throwing it over to the left side, and it's going to be... Is that intercepted? It is! He got hit as he threw, and Johnson comes away with the interception. Good defense there by number 20 of the offense, Rodgers, but a crazy catch by Graham to keep his concentration and makes the play. Penix with pressure around him, pumping, and he gets hit as he throws. The ball floats up. Oh, wait, does he actually catch this? Hold on. Wait a minute. Good defense by Rodgers. Let's see. Does he catch the... Oh, is that a catch? I don't know. It looks like he maintained... I don't know. Is that actually a catch there? Oh, I think he does get his fingers underneath it. That looked actually pretty good. Let's take one more look at this. Wow. That's incredible interception. Such a bang play. Oh no, Michigan. Oh, Penix already limping off the field as well. Takes a snap. Corum makes a nice move in the hole. Corum will get a gain of about 2. Uh-oh, Penix grabbing his right ankle. He's limping. He is on his own power right now, though. Yeah, his right ankle got stepped on for Brailford. Ooh, that doesn't look great. Yeah, that's why his throw was so bad. He's throwing off with his center stepping on his right ankle. Tough. Here we go. In the shotgun is McCarthy. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Big run into the secondary, and Corum gets tripped up at the 16-yard line. Ooh, it's good to... Muhammad's back on the field. Must have just been a funny bone injury or something. Penix is Sam Howell confirmed. Ugh. Please make it short. I need to understand how you got that answer. All right, first and 10. Here we go. In the pistol. Oh, they're going to call false start. Looks like the offensive line got a little early on there for Michigan. No, Peters runs in shambles. First and 15. McCarthy in the shotgun. First and 15, two receivers each way. Tight end Loveland in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and Corum will get hit pretty much immediately. Gets a gain of maybe a yard, maybe two, depending on the spot. Two receivers each way. Second and 13. McCarthy. Oh, they're going to get him with another false start. Another false start. He's coming back. He's not giving up on this team. I agree. False start. Offense number 73 this time for Michigan. That's the left tackle. Ladarius Henderson gets called for the penalty. Second and 18. McCarthy in the shotgun. Two receivers each way at at Washington's 24. Takes a snap, looking to his left, steps up, batted down at the line, and it hits the ground harmlessly. Third and 8 now for Michigan. Washington's defense after the turnover trying to hold him to a field goal here. This is a big stand for Washington. Big time there by number 91, getting his big right-handed mitt up there and saying, no, not in my house. Third and 18. In the shotgun is McCarthy. Three receivers bunched to the left. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, scanning, pressure, throws underneath. It'll be caught by Loveland, but not nearly enough for a first down. Only a gain of 4. And it will bring up fourth down, and Michigan will be settling here for a field goal. Michael Penix. Well done. Where's Wilson? Get my man involved. The receiver for Michigan. All right, James Turner coming in to attempt a field goal for about 37 yards. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. Pretty kick there from Michigan. All right, so 10-point lead back on top for Michigan. Penix got stepped on, ended up throwing a pick. He couldn't get it out of bounds. Really incredible interception there by Michigan's number 2, Will Johnson, somehow getting that hand underneath the football. But here we go. Washington will have another crack at it. Washington's even stepping up for sure. Jags fire their DC, Mike Caldwell. Interesting. Sam Howell is the next Peyton Manning, because Peyton there had 28 interceptions, and Sam there 22. He's Peyton confirmed. Yeah. Tim, what kind of QB doesn't convert on 3rd and 18? It must suck when you're behind the sticks. Yeah. I mean, I understand with both sides of the argument here. Basically, Peter was just acknowledging that Penix is starting off slow, a little shaky to begin. I know that some people were exaggerating that to say that he was just sucking it up and terrible. You defended him, which was fair. And you said, show me the bad game. And Peter took it as, oh, you want me to show you a bad game? Here's a couple other bad games. But you said you meant show him where the bad game is this game. So I get both sides. I understand where you guys are coming from. It's fine. I don't think either one of you are necessarily wrong. Point is, though, Penix needs to play better. But Penix is not playing a horrible game either. So it's somewhere in the middle. and we're hoping that Penix plays better down the stretch. Is it safe to be optimistic for the Commanders' future? Is it safe? Is it ever safe, Abdul? Shout out DMV Sports Zone. Thanks for stopping through. Is it ever safe? I would never say we're safe, okay? When you have the number 2 pick in the draft, you're not safe. At all, okay? I hate all QBs. The forward pass was a mistake. The forward pass was a mistake. How much do you put on EB versus Hal for the poor play? I guess you have to put it on EB. He's the one that has experience, but Hal didn't do himself much favors either. But you got to put more of the blame on EB, I think. He's the one that's supposed to be the 5-time AFC champion, or AFC participant, 3-time Super Bowl appearance, 2-time Super Bowl champion. You got to do better. Why do mocks have JJ McCarthy pinned in the first or second round? He's not good. I don't get it either. I don't understand it at all. 1st and 10. 11:55 to go here in the third quarter. Washington at their own 25, currently down by 10. Will Penix finally step up here in this ball game? Penix is back on the field with that right ankle injury. 3 receivers to the right. Johnson motions back into the backfield. Odunze solo on the left. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Johnson will get pushed forward for a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up for Washington. He's easy on the eyes. 60% Hal towards the end, 40% towards the end. Early sack, 70% on EB. Maybe. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Penix in the shotgun, takes the snap, play action, quick throw outside to Odunze. Odunze gets the block, and he's out of bounds after a good first down, gains about 6 or 7. Michael Penix trying to get into a rhythm, throw it quickly. We scored more points this year than a long time, I think. I don't think so. It was only 19.8 points per game. It's not great. 1st and 10, 11:10 to go here in the third quarter. Penix Jr. in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Penix takes the snap. Play action. Pressure immediately. Going to throw it underneath to the tight end. The tight end will slip some tackles. Still going. Barreling through defenders. And he's up past midfield. Gets up to about the 49. Oh, a flag comes in late. What's the flag going to be there? You're going to say a flag for some extracurriculars? I don't know if I agreed with that. But they're going to Mike out Page. Maybe he get a little shoving after the play. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 7 on Page. Page shaking his head in frustration, saying, hey, I didn't do nothing. He actually isn't talking at all. I like it. I respect it. I mean, he's pushing him out of bounds. I see it. Yeah, his foot was already out of bounds, and then he throws him at the end to finish it. All right, I see it. 2 receivers each side. Penix in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. All the way up to the 34-yard line of Michigan now. Takes the snap. Play action. Penix batted in the air, and it hits the ground harmlessly. He was looking for his tight end, but big boy number 78, emphasis on the big boy, gets his big hands up there and knocks it down. We got Kenneth Grant, a sophomore. He's only 6'3". Are you serious? He looks like a mountain out there. Wow, I thought he was going to be like 6'6". Takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and Rodgers will get a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd and 8 here with 10:15 to go and counting in the third quarter. I don't want Caleb because he wants to cry to his mommy on his lap. I think that's blown out of proportion. I don't really care about that. I care more about can he play or not, and his ego of whether or not he's can be coachable. All right, here we go. In the shotgun for Penix, 3rd and 8. Penix takes a snap, drops back, pressure, going to throw it over the middle. It's going to be caught by his tight end, but only a gain of about 3. 4th down and about 4 coming up for Washington. Do they settle for a field goal, come back to a 7-point game, or will they go for it yet again? Oh, man, the seam route was open, but good blitz there. And they will bring in the field goal unit to make it back to a 1-score game. Tough. Grandy Gross. Here we go. From a 45-yard attempt. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is down the middle. And it is good. 20-13 here. In the 3rd quarter, Michigan will get the ball back. Gross does not have a strong leg whatsoever, but he does knock it through. You actually don't think Bo Nix sucks? Gotcha. I bet you didn't want to CJ because he's not a test taker. I didn't like CJ after the Notre Dame game. The week 1 game, I didn't watch anything after that. I didn't even watch the playoff game. I had a New Year's Eve party I went to, so I didn't get a chance to watch the game versus Georgia. If I actually studied that game, maybe I would have liked CJ Stroud more, but I wasn't impressed by him when they played Notre Dame early, but clearly he grew out of those mistakes and looks pretty darn good over there in Houston. Peter, watch out, that's Tim's child. We still got a game. Washington defense got to get a stop here. Absolutely. This game is totally still up for grabs. On the same page there. Bo has questionable decision-making. After all, he chose to go to Auburn. Yeah. Auburn. The playoff game changed how I thought against the defense with pressure all night. He was amazing. Talking about CJ? Gotcha. Tim, did you ignore him in the CFP? That's what sold me. I really wanted Stroud. Well, we weren't in any sort of range to go up and get Stroud. So no, I did not look at Stroud after that. I mean, we were picked, 16? So yeah, there was no chance of us going to get CJ Stroud. So no, I did not study the top tier quarterbacks in that draft, especially because we already knew we were going to give Sam Howell an opportunity that year, which I agreed with, and so no, I did not look into him. Didn't want CJ because his name is Coleridge Bernard Stroud. There is no J in his name. Obviously, I was wrong, but oh well, because there's no J in his name. Is he a junior? With a name like that, you ought to be a junior, right? I mean, who in the world is Coleridge Bernard just for fun? If that's not a family name, I don't know what is. Should have sold the farm, yeah. All right, here we go. 8:58 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Michigan 20, Washington 13. Washington's about to kick it away here to Michigan. And there's the kick. And it will be a touchback. So Michigan will get the ball at their own 25-yard line. And can they put pressure on this Washington team with adding more points to their lead? No, he's a 4th. Oh, he's a 4th. So yeah, he's not even a junior. Wow. Well, Piggy, I've heard of the silent letters. This is kind of like what is an invisible J. Gotcha. 1st and 10. 8:58 to go here in the third. In the pistol formation, Wilson goes in motion right to left. McCarthy now shifting with the running backs in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, hand off to Edwards. Edwards trying to bounce it outside to the right, and he will get a decent gain of about 4, maybe 5, depending on the spot. Hampton with a nice tackle. They're going to give him 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6. That is a wild name, Pig. I actually saw that. That's a wild name. I mean, your name's Noah, right? Tim should call their games next year. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left in the shotgun. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Edwards will get hit for a gain of about 4 yet again. Nice tackle again by Hampton. 3rd down and short. Can Washington defense get off the field here? Or will Michigan keep this alive? I won a league in fantasy. In the other league, I got 5th. Nice. You won a fantasy league. That's fantastic. Good for you. 3rd and 2. 7:50 to go here in the third quarter. McCarthy in the shotgun. Loveland in motion. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side, and he gets hit in the backfield. What a play by Washington. It's Bruner coming up and making a tackle when they needed it the most. And this Washington's defense is giving this team a chance. Wow, it looked like Michigan was just going to run away with this, literally. And now this defense comes up heavy. He's got a silent R that's hard at the same time. Here we go. There's the kick. There's the fair catch, and it'll be caught at the 26-yard line, I believe. All right, here comes Penix. Down 7. Does he have a comeback in him? No, the K is silent. I think it's a silent R. I do. But at the same time, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's both. Well, who would have thought the defense would carry? Yep. Not necessarily shocked by this. It's not like McCarthy's a great quarterback anyway. So, you know, if you could just sell out on the run and you don't, you know, it's one thing when you're going against USC where you can't sell out on the run, because if you sell out on the run, Caleb Williams is going to kill you, right? That is not the case here. You can just completely go a hog wild and still have a good chance. The defense is playing much better than the first quarter. Absolutely. I wonder if they benched the safety that kept taking horrible angles, or if he's still on the field. I have no idea. This Michigan kicker has been bad. Why isn't he bet? What? I just don't get why they aren't getting Wilson more involved. Yeah, I don't know. Roman Wilson. Ain't gonna happen, Yuki. Ain't gonna happen, Yuki. Not gonna happen. We're gonna let that sit right there. We're never calling a West Virginia game. Ever. This is college ball. Weird happened all the time. Yep. True. True. But at least we have a great game here in the national championship. You know, we don't have that big blowout that we were talking about, which is good. $175 of you in the chat. Appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. Oh, look at that. Stephen A. Smith in the house. Hanging out with Michael Jordan. Derek Jeter as well. Wow, what a box that box is, huh? Holy smokes. I'm sure there's more famous people that I'm not familiar with. Travis Scott, apparently. But yeah, man. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun is Penix at their own 26. Penix puts his tight end in motion. Westover takes the snap, drops back. Quick throw over to Westover. Westover will make the grab and dive ahead for a gain of 5 for a 30 up to the 31-yard line. Tim's a hippie city boy, yeah. 6:35 to go here in the third quarter. Michael Penix, 17 for 27, 159 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Penix in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Play action. Quick throw out there to the right. He's got a Polk. He's got it in a screen game. Nice blocks ahead. And he's going to get tackled at the 42-yard line. Another first down for Washington. Penix just making sure he can get that ball out quick. Good job there. My gosh. Number 77 is a disaster. Number 77 is not good. He got out there at least, but just doesn't make any play on the block. 1st and 10 for Washington. 4 receivers out wide to the left. Penix in the shotgun. Puts McMillan in motion. Takes a snap, play action. Pressure, slings it out there. Penix has got to be careful not throwing it backwards. McMillan was the intended target. He got tripped up. So, but it does bounce out of bounds either way. He's got to be really careful to not throw that backwards. It's close. Here we go, 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the left, empty backfield set. Penix takes the snap. 4-man rush, Penix looking, going deep down the left sideline, and incomplete, looking for Polk. 3rd and 10. What about the Mountaineers? It sounds like you scooped up the wrong people. Oh, why did Polk slow down? These receivers are killing me. Why did Polk slow down? 2 receivers each way. 3rd and 10. Penix giving us one of these. Little bunny rabbit. Shifting there. 3rd and 10. Penix trying to get him a jump. Now takes a snap. Looking. Oh, the one he got to jump was his own lineman. Another 5 yards. $5:30 to go here in the third quarter. 3rd and 15. Wow. 3rd and 15. Penix in the shotgun. Scanning the field. Interesting formation here from Michigan. A lot of blitz maybe. Nope, only rush 4. Takes a snap. Penix going deep down the right sideline, and Odunze could not come down with the football, and Washington will be forced to punt. Penix throwing it just a little bit too far yet again. Oh, holding! Oh my gosh. Grabbed the crap out of him. And Odunze could not quite bring it in. YouTube deleted my statement. Uh-oh, what? Deleted what statement? All right, here we go. Here's the punt. There's the kick. And another weird, ugly punt, but it takes a fantastic bounce. Are you kidding me? Inside the 10, still going down at the 7. This punter is something else. I mean, he is terrible, but yet he is getting every bounce you could ever imagine. Crazy. What up, Star? How you doing? Ay. Too funny. 194 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. If you'd like to become a channel member, hit the join button underneath. Support the channel that way. I only made one sports bet today. I didn't bet on this game at all. I didn't feel good about it. Maybe I should bet on Michigan to win, though. Maybe that'll wake up our boy. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna live bet Michigan here. Give me Michigan minus 6.5. Bang. Maybe that'll wake up Penix. Doesn't know what to do. Yeah. MVP punter. Yep. Give me. That is why I never made a channel. They would know what to do with me. Hilarious moment. Tim was doing Weddle and say, "Is that gay?" I've been so focused on this game, I forgot Tim was live. Terrible, man. Fired. 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 Fired is the clips guy. Fired. Say that. I'm sure that's exactly what you meant, Brian. I'm sure that's what you meant. All right, here we go. In the shotgun is JJ. Currently up by 7. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Corum. Corum trying to bounce it outside and not much there. And Washington is selling out on the run game right now. Loss of a yard. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Play it at 5 times speed. 2nd and 10. 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. McCarthy in the shotgun. Puts Loveland in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And Corum again, not very much. This one goes for maybe a yard or two. Washington's defense starting to step up here. Big third down. Could they get another stop here as Washington's defense? Buck beats Eagles 1-0. Calling it now. There we go. 4:07 to go in the third. 20-13. McCarthy in the shotgun. Big play here. Can McCarthy get going? Takes a snap, looking to throw. Has to escape the pocket. Now he's going to keep it running ahead, and he's going to get the first down, and more still going. And McCarthy, using his legs to get up past the 30, saw it was man-to-man defense, and immediately, no, it's actually zone. That's crazy how that worked out for him. It was actually Tampa 2. And yet, McCarthy, nobody's there to spy him. Nobody's there to look at him. And he runs easily for a first down. Wow. Interesting decision. 1st and 10 at the 31. McCarthy in the shotgun takes a snap. Play action. McCarthy keeps it. He said, screw it. We can't run it. I'm going to run it. And McCarthy with another nice run, slipping tackles. And he gets a gain of about 13. McCarthy using his legs all of a sudden with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And he really is helping Michigan now. Here we go. McCarthy. He's got 40 rushes for first downs, most by Big Ten quarterbacks this year. Under center. Puts a man in motion as the tight end. Pitch play to the left is Edwards. Edwards stopping and cutting it up, and will get a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 coming up for Michigan. Up to their own 46. Way too low and loose for my liking. Yeah. He seems pretty fast. Why aren't they using his legs more? I don't know. 2nd and 7. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. McCarthy in the shotgun. 4 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Going to sling it out there. And he gets hit immediately as Morgan. And number 13 loses his helmet on the tackle. Look at those locks with the gold, or not the blonde tips. Look at that. He's so pretty. Such a pretty defender. Cameron Fabi Kulanen. Such a pretty defender. Putting his helmet right on the football. Fortunately, Morgan didn't fumble it. But he does lose some yards on the play. Now it's 3rd down. Can Michigan keep this drive alive? 1.5 to go here in the third. 3 receivers bunched to the left. McCarthy in the shotgun. Blitz might be coming. Takes a snap. They do rush a little bit. They sling it out there to Wilson. Wilson is going to get knocked out of bounds 4 yards short of the first down marker. All right. What will they decide to do up near midfield? Will they go for it? Or will they punt it to move them back? Here we go. All right, what do they decide to do? They're going to stay on the field. It's going to be 4th and 5. No, McCarthy goes to the sideline. Okay, they will punt it away. There's the snap and the punt. And it'll be bounces at the 3. It does take a very friendly Washington bounce, but still, he's going to be down at the 11-yard line. So not a bad punt at all from Doman. Hey, Timmy, got any tips so I can exponentially increase my Riz? 0 Riz over here. All right, I've been taken for 10 years. I have no Riz whatsoever. Tim, are you still taking Penix after his performance today? We'll see how he finishes it. Their defense has been playing well. I would punt it. Yeah. In the shotgun, empty backfield set for Penix. Dillon in motion. Comes back into the backfield. 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Penix takes a snap. Drops back. Looking. Pumping. Going to throw it over to the right side. And it's a high throw yet again. This time looking for Polk. And it's incomplete. Penix. I'm sorry, Penix. I'm sorry I became a fan. I really am. I'm such a curse. I mean, he's one of the more accurate quarterbacks in football, and yet he is just completely in shambles here. Ever since I became a fan, he all of a sudden forgot how to play quarterback. I'm the kiss of death. 3 receivers to the left. Penix in the shotgun at their own 11. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Going to sling it outside to Westover. Westover, nice move. And he's going to cut to the middle of the field, and he's going to get a first down. Gain of 12 on the play. Takes a shot to the helmet. Man, his forehead looks like he's bleeding too. Tough break. How is Penix's feet looking? I would have to look back at it. 3 receivers to the left. Penix is in the shotgun. And that will end the third quarter here in the national championship. Washington down by 7 with the football heading in to the final quarter of the game. Here we go. Wearing a throwback John Reagan's Redskins jersey, increased risk by 15%. Yeah. Tim, if I'm a communist like you can, I can get some sweatshop worker and storm the FedEx field to claim we are the Red Wolves, I guess. Tim, how far do you think Texans will go in the playoffs? Who do you guys got week 1? Who are the Texans playing in the first one? The Browns. They're playing at home. That's a tough game. Really strong defense, can run the ball. Ay, ay, ay. I wouldn't worry about how far you're going to go. I just worry about getting past week 1. I mean, it's a winnable game. I mean, you're going against Joe Flacco, but man. Commanders submit request to interview Dan Quinn. Nice. You know, Dan Quinn is one of my favorites only because that means he's not the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys anymore. If anything else, I do love that. I got Cleveland winning it all. Wow. Commanders traded the first round pick for Zach Wilson. Sounds about right. If the Martin Mayhew was here, maybe that's what would happen. I got Lions and Browns Super Bowl. That would be something right there. Anything can happen in the playoffs. Even Green Bay might beat Dallas. Very well could. Very well could. I like the Lions-Browns Super Bowl. That's a fun one. Those fan bases have been beat down for so long. Those are the 2 franchises with winless records the last 2 times, right? They both have 0-16 in the last 15 years or whatever it is. Tough. Flacco gets back to the big dance. That'd be nuts. We'll laugh if Flacco beats the Niners. I hope Green Bay beats Dallas. Me too. All right. Penix. He's hyping up his team. Here we go. In the shotgun. 4 receivers to the right. Penix takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Dylan Johnson. Johnson will get tackled for a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 at their own 26-yard line. Penix, 2nd and 7 in the shotgun. Here in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers each way. Penix changing the protection at the line here. 10 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time. Penix takes the snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by McMillan. McMillan will get tackled for a gain of 3. Good tackle there by Johnson. Johnson's played well today. Johnson's played really well. Will Johnson, sophomore. Oh, Elijah Pritchett was arrested for knowingly transmitting. Oh, jeez. That's gross. 3rd and 4. Penix in the shotgun. They're shifting here. They got 3 receivers to the left now. Penix scans the defense. Odunze in motion. Takes the snap. Gonna sling it out there to the running back, and it's dropped. Nixon hits his hands. Should have had a first down, but instead it's dropped. 13 and a half to go, and Washington's forced to punt. Yikes. Tim, do you like McMillan as a draft prospect? I actually do. Number 11 for Washington. I think McMillan's nice. That was Jameis Winston. They would have all ate the W. True. When Hobart drop, he's Commander's material. I think he's Chiefs material. There's the kick. And a nice bounce. Another nice bounce for the Washington punter. He's going to go out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So that's where McCarthy and Michigan will start their next drive. 13:29 to go here in the 4th quarter. Let's see what happens. He's only 6'1", so no. He's nice for a team that isn't ours. I disagree with that. We don't need... I mean, I would like a guy with size as well, but 6'1", I would draft a dude that's 6'1". I also like the guy Xavier... what the heck's his last name? For Texas, the small, quick guy. I think he's interesting, too. My under at 55.5 with minus 6.5 Michigan parlay looks all but locked up. Oh, I wouldn't say that. The under looks good. 6.5 is solid so far. Solid. Man, if you ain't at least 6'15", no one should draft you. Yeah. I want no parts of Jim Harbaugh. Fair. Wait, is Star Jarris? I want a winless Super Bowl teams playing this year. Michigan going to eat clock here. Lions versus Browns would be nice. I'm going to say no, it's not. I don't think it's Jarris. I'm just kidding. Lions versus Browns would be nice. Cleveland had a DB named McNeil back in the day. He was 5'7", weighed 155 pounds. That's nuts. That's way too small. Tim, have you found your sub 4.3, 40 and 50 million a year receiver yet? Nope. It is? I got it. Michigan needs points here, in my opinion. Start putting these boys away and don't let them hang, because a lot more closer games this year. Yeah. Harbaugh's going, is good, but they're just better and younger candidates. Yep. I would rather not. I would rather go with the new blood, no retread. But we'll never know. We'll see. We'll see who we got. I like Johnny Wilson, 6'7" receiver at FSU. I don't think I was really impressed with him, if I remember right. I do like that. That's true. Mac is the least of a bust of his draft class. That's wild. He has the best record. That's funny. All right, here we go. In the shotgun, McCarthy. 1st and 10 at their own 16. Loveland goes in motion, takes a snap, play action, rolling to his right, looking, gonna throw it over the middle. It's gonna be dropped by Cornelius Johnson. Wow. Wow, just dropped by Cornelius Johnson. Wow, he's wide open too. Wide open. All right, 2nd and 10. McCarthy in the shotgun. 13:25 to go in the 4th. 2 receivers each way. Loveland goes in motion. Stays on the left side, though. Takes a snap. Handoff up to the left side is Corum. Corum cutting it back. And he will fall forward for a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6 coming up for Michigan. Who is you? Michigan is better. Tom Brady, the next Mercer of Robert. Oh, geez. All right. 13 minutes to go here in this 4th quarter. 3rd and 6. Can Washington's defense come up big yet again? McCarthy. 3 receivers out wide to the right. Takes a snap. 5-man rush. They pick it up nicely. He's got to escape to the right now, though. McCarthy gets tripped up. And it will be only a gain of 1, and Michigan will be forced to punt. J.J. McCarthy nearly escaping the pocket. He may have had a chance to run it for a 1st down. But good play there. Just barely tripping him up was number 52. JJ is a handoffer. 4th and 5. Yeah, he just hands it off all game. 4th and 5. They're shifting the punt here. Weird. There's the snap, and there's the punt. Back to receive, and he's going to return it. Jackson, gets smacked hard at about the 33-ish yard line. Penix getting another opportunity, only down by 7. What prospects are 50-50 bust or beast? I mean, the biggest beast in this draft is Caleb Williams, for sure. For sure. I think no one is open, yeah. Penix is going to learn Chinese. Sam Howell is like the ex-girlfriend whose tire broke down, so you got to repair it, but still can't leave her alone. Now is the time, Penix. Oh, it's getting close to do or die. Getting close to do or die here. Jaden is the biggest beast, in my opinion. Daniels is a guy. He's a Justin Fields, so you can use his legs while he learns to throw. But he's got a lot of potential too. I don't hate Jaden. If he gets a stop again, Penix, you are a... Oh, gosh. All right, here we go. Man. Come on, man. These silly commercials. If he gets stopped again, Penix, you are a Shanghai Dragon. The more we watch Penix, the more we gotta believe the Illuminati forced the Trent Williams trade. What? What did I even just read? All right, here we go. We're finally back. Washington's going to get the ball back at their own 33. What are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with it? Michael Penix. Oh. Tim, are you a member of the Bohemian Grove? No. Grove. All right, here we go. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. In the shotgun, puts McMillan now in motion to the right. 2 receivers each way. Penix takes the snap. Play action. Penix looking, scanning, has time, throws it to the right side, has his... It's dropped by Polk. Good coverage there. Knocked away by number 3. Keon Sab coming up with a big defensive knockdown. Polk, he had 2 hands on it, though. It looked like he should have caught this. It was a little bit behind him. Really good coverage, yep. Just needed to be out there farther to lead him out there. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, play action, looking, pumping, going deep. Has a snap! Odunze! Finally makes the big play out of bounds at the 30. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's coming back with the flag. Rosengarten gets called for holding. And just like that, it is taken away. Wow. Terrible, terrible play by the right tackle. Tough. Wow. 2nd down and 20 after the penalty. 3 receivers to the right. For Penix at their own 23. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, gonna throw it underneath. It'll be caught by McMillan. Nice play there. Nice play by Sandner still. Beautifully done. Only gains a couple of yards on the play. Now it's 3rd and 18. We need a big throw here from Penix. Penix in the shotgun. Penix. 10:40 to go in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers each way. Soft shell coming from Michigan. 3 deep safeties. Takes a snap, play action. Looking. Penix throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Dylan Johnson, and Dylan Johnson will get some yards for the punter. But that is not even close to the 1st down marker, and Washington will punt it yet again. I mean, they're really, really putting pressure on this defense. I mean, they've done a absolutely fantastic job today. A phenomenal job keeping up with this Michigan team, especially after the first quarter and a half. They looked like they were absolutely in shambles. But since then, they have not given up a touchdown. Their only points have come off a Penix interception. This has been fantastic defense, but they're really putting them to the test. Line drive boot, not a good punt there. Hey, Michigan finally makes an adjustment, so they have 2 returners back there, and this time they fair catch the short punt instead of letting it bounce. So they actually get decent field position here. Smart move by Harbaugh and the special teams coach. Can Washington's defense do it again, or is this finally when Michigan will explode here? Tim, how many hits have you carried out? Lol. Can't relate to holding it since we got Pro Bowlers and Wiley and Leno. Yeah. Where did they find this fake punter? Yeah. All right. Michigan will get it at their own 29-yard line. Up 20-13. Can Washington's defense give them one more stop? Or is this finally where Michigan pulls away? I mean, we've seen a lot of punts here for Michigan. Again, their only points have come in that turnover. But yeah, we got a punt, field goal, punt, turnover on downs, punt. And yeah, they scored on their first 3 drives, touchdown, field goal, really looking like they were going to put the absolute hammer down on Washington. But since then, Washington's defense has come alive. Big league. Let's see what happens. JJ McCarthy, NFL comp. I think he is NFL comp at, let's go. NFL comp for JJ McCarthy. I'm trying to think of a good backup to compare him to. You know, like a Mike White or something. All right, here we go. Bo Jackson. All right, McCarthy in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Loveland in motion, stays on the left side though, takes a snap, play action. McCarthy throws it over the middle of the field, has Loveland, and he's down the right side, and somehow he's still going, and then he gets tackled at the 30. Uh-oh. Big play there from Loveland. Joe Montana, yeah. Wow. Wow, what is Hampton doing? What are you leaping for? That was weird, and then he just lets Loveland get a big play. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Corum. Corum is going to get a gain of 3. 9 minutes to go. Michigan finds themselves here in field goal range. Washington playing with fire right now. All right. Second and 7 at the 27-yard line of Washington. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, pitch play. Nope, rolling to his right, scanning. Going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Wilson, and Roman Wilson will get a nice play here. Gain of about 12, 13 yards of the play out of bounds in Michigan. This looks like Corum might be ready to make his move to get that touchdown to save everybody's parlay. If I'm predicting it right now, a Corum touchdown. They're at the 15-yard line. Corum back in the game. 4 receivers to the left. McCarthy takes a snap. Hand off to Corum. Corum will just run straight ahead, and he'll get a gain of 3. Up to the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 7 coming up for Michigan. Strong arm Heineke. I don't hate that comp. JJ McCarthy, NFL comp is Zach Wilson, but McCarthy doesn't really have that arm that Zach Wilson had, did he? Penix offensive teammates have let him down. Yeah, I mean, he didn't do enough today. There's no way I'm blaming anybody else. 7:20 to go in the 4th quarter. McCarthy in the shotgun. 4 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Hand off to Corum. Corum has blockers. Makes a man miss. And there he goes. Corum into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, to go up 13, pending an extra point. Blake Corum doing a great job slipping a tackle. And he goes into the end zone. There he goes. You saw it coming from a mile away. You sensed it. I said it before the drive. It felt like this was the moment that Washington just played with too much fire. They had too much opportunities to get all these stops. Big play to Loveland. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is off the upright and is good. The doink goes in. But anyway, yeah, it's you just sensed it, right? And then after the big play, they get into the red zone, and it just seemed like, yep, this is the moment. Corum would find his way into the end zone. And there you go, with a nice avoidance of a tackle. Good blocking there as well. And Corum finds his way into the end zone, and Michigan is 7 minutes and 9 seconds with a 14-point lead from winning the national championship. Michael Penix, one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He has struggled tonight. But does he have some clutch gene? Does he have it in the tank? Does he have it in the tank to distribute this football accurately? It's been a struggle for him tonight in that department. Will he step up and make the plays necessary to try to get them back in the game, or is Michigan ready to run away with it? If we take Drake May because Bears take Caleb, will you be mad? I don't like it, to be honest, but that's just me. Michigan's OC should be our OC. I don't know. You think? I don't know about Bet's QB. I don't know about best QB in the country. I didn't say best. I said one of the best. His receivers aren't helping him. Yep. He's not helping himself, though. He's got to deliver the ball better. He's got to. He's got to step up and give his receivers some chances. Yep, Michael's missing him wide open. Agreed. He's struggled tonight in the accuracy department. He really has. Drop balls kill you every time. Yeah, his receivers have struggled as well also. Next time someone runs, say he's rumbling, mumbling, stumbling. Or he's rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. Oh, I say it the other way. He's rumbling, mumbling, stumbling into the end zone. Timothy Penix Jr., yeah. May is 3 inches taller than Sam. Might as well stick with Sam and keep developing him. I don't know about that. That's who we need. Timothy Penix Jr., yeah. It wasn't Penix. It was the game plan. I disagree. Penix has struggled tonight. Trust. I'm a huge Penix fan. I was rooting for him heavy. I'm not letting him off the hook for this. This was tough. It was a big moment for him to really put an exclamation point on the season. And unfortunately, he let the pressure get to him, and he's not doing enough. Yeah, baby. Woo! In the Ric Flair voice. That gives some breathing room. Feel like they needed that. Yep. Yeah, I already purchased all the Saints. Or excuse me, all the Santa I can eat for the year. They are open, yep. How is it that the game plan he is missing 100%? Yeah, I disagree. Did Tagovailoa enter the transfer portal for another year of eligibility? Yes. Talia is transferring. All right, here comes the kickoff from Michigan. There's the kick. And it will be a touchback. All right. Penix, it's time. It's do or die. 7:09 to go in the fourth quarter. Where's that absolute schmuck Johnson or Justin? What? Here we go. 7:09 to go. Empty backfield set. Penix in the shotgun. Down 2 touchdowns here in the fourth. Does he have a comeback in him? Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Penix throws it to the right side. It'll be caught by Polk. And Polk comes back to catch him. And then he runs forward. Still going. He's only going to get a gain of 4. Clock continues to run at their own 29-yard line. I was rooting for your best friend to take your job. 6:45 to go in the fourth. In the shotgun. Westover in motion now to the left. 3 receivers to the left. McMillan over to the right side now. Penix takes the snap. Play action. Looking. Scanning. Going deep. Down the right side. Has a wide open is Odunze. He makes a man miss. And he's going to get tackled at the 28. Nice throw there by Michael Penix. 1st and 10. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's not dead yet. Michael Penix Jr. with a big-time throw. Romo Dunze with a big-time catch. 1st and 10. Penix in the shotgun. Penix. Oh, they try to get the Michigan to jump. Instead, they jump and move it back 5 yards. It was a gain of 44 yards on the play. Up to the 27, the 5-yard penalty will put them at the 32. Here we go. 5:53 to go in the 4th quarter. Hey, in order to show that you can overcome adversity, in the national championship game, you're down by 2 touchdowns. Everybody is on your neck. What are you going to do to change the narrative? Takes a snap, play action. Penix steps up, avoids the rush, steps up. Oh my gosh, and then he just nearly throws a pick. That was terrifying. Holy smokes. What is this horrible throw? What in the world was that? Westover's wide open as well. Yikes. He's scared to take that shot. 2nd and 15, 5:37 to go. 2nd and 15. 4 receivers to the right now after the shift. Odunze one-on-one on the left. You know that's where he wants to go. The corner backs off. Now they're double teaming him. Takes the snap. Looking, steps underneath. It'll be caught by Nixon, but it's not very much. It'll be a gain of only 2. 3rd down and 13. All right. 5:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. What are we doing? 3rd and 13. Got to get into the end zone to make it back to a 1-score game. Penix in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, Westover to the left. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, throwing it over to the right side, and he gives McMillan, nope, overthrows. Looking for McMillan, good coverage there by Sandra still, but it all comes down to this. You got to go for it on 4th and 13. One more stop for Michigan, and they can basically crown themselves. They can basically crown themselves at that point as champions. Here we go. Penix, 4th and 13. Ready to go for it. In the shotgun. 15 on the play clock. He's set up. He scans the defense. It all comes down to this. Wait, what? Oh, Michigan is going to call the timeout here on defense. Smart move by Harbaugh. This is a big, huge play. You want to make sure you have your guys in the right spot. You want to take a look at the alignment of what Washington wanted to do. See if you can't get a read out there. Smart move. Smart move. Sounds like he wasn't in sync with his receivers today. Yeah. Did you bet on the Huskies? I did not. I did not. Game, good night, guys. It was a good life. See you in hell. Holy crap. Michigan has 296 rushing yards. Good grief. Here we go. Penix in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. At the 30-yard line. Can they get him to jump beforehand? Doesn't look like it. He's trying. 4th and 13. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Pressure. Escaping. Now throws it to the middle of the field. Gives him a chance, and there's going to be a flag in the secondary. There's also a flag in the backfield. We're going to reset this. Redo it. Redo this play. Penix also took a shot. I believe this is going to be a holding on the offense as well. Penix struggling. Fouls by both teams. Holding offense number 73. Pass interference number 72. Offsetting penalties. 4th down. Redo it. 4th and 13. What in the world? Nah, jeez. Remember when they were talking about how this Washington offensive line is elite? Good grief. That's just terrible. All right, here we go. 4th and 13, 4:46 to go. Penix in the shotgun. He has an extra opportunity. 3 receivers to the right. Penix. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right side. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Play action. Looking. Goes over the middle of the field. It's a high throw and it's intercepted. Saren still going the other way. Can he return it for a touchdown? He's got blockers in front. Oh my goodness. He's going to go all the way. He's getting an extra block. Turns it back. Saren still 1 minute. No! He gets tackled inside the 10. Wow. If you picked Corum to get 2 touchdowns, it looks like you're going to get your way. But all right. It wasn't meant to be for Penix, and instead, Michigan Wolverines are your 2023-2024 national champions. It's now just a matter of finishing the game to hit zeros, but this game is all set. Wow. Penix, you struggled tonight big time. Struggled tonight big time. Well, that's what I get for liking somebody. It is what it is. Here we go. Statistically speaking, they're not dead yet. Yep. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Corum zigzagging his way through and pushing into the pile. Did he get in? No, he's at the 1. He's at the 1. 73 is transferred to Michigan, I bet. Yeah. Michael Penix draft stock is down. Yep. My boy did not show up tonight. He did not show up tonight. It's unfortunate. It's sad. It's sad. 2nd and goal. 3:55 to go here in the 4th. Thanks, Brian. Here we go. I formation. They're going to get reset. Puts a man in motion as a big boy. Takes a snap. Handoff to Corum. And Corum into the end zone for the exclamation point on this football game. Corum, no touchdowns in the game until 4th quarter. Now he's got 2. And Michigan turns this game into a blowout. It's been a dogfight tonight. Defensive battle all around. Penix was given every opportunity from his defense to make something happen. And Penix, in the clutch, came up short tonight for his team. He was inaccurate. He was happy feet in the pocket. He struggled tonight. Big time struggle. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. He missed opportunities. He missed receivers open. He missed him as far as he didn't even see him, and he missed him when he was throwing the football to him. Yes, he had a couple of drops. Yes, his offensive line put him in some bad situations at times. But Penix has to look at himself in the mirror after tonight's performance. He did not do enough. As a Heisman Trophy runner-up, he did not do enough at the national championship stage, especially with how well his defense played tonight, to give him a chance to win the national title. Tough day for Penix, but let's move on to the champions. What a performance by Michigan Wolverines. The run game was absolutely sensational. I mean, we're talking about a 18 carries, 125 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Blake Corum. We're talking about 6 carries, 104 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Donovan Edwards. And Khalil Mullings also had 3 carries for 21 yards. Everybody averaging at least 6.9 yards a carry. If it wasn't for that 1-yard touchdown run for Blake Corum right there, everybody would be averaging 7 yards a carry for tonight's performance. Not to mention, defensively, Michigan has been all over these receivers. Michigan has been all over the run game. I mean, there's been no run game for Washington whatsoever. I mean, we're talking 11 carries, 33 yards for Dylan Johnson, who is dealing with an injury as well. But nobody else is really running the football well. As a team, they're 19 carries, 41 yards on the day. Michigan stepped up big time and won this football game. Penix didn't do enough, but Michigan was phenomenal. 3:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. Penix still on the field, down by 21. In the shotgun, puts McMillan in motion. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, stepping up, throws underneath. It'll be caught by Polk. Polk will make a guy miss, and he will get tackled after a gain of 7. Ooh, he is going to get a head-to-head contact at the end of the play, though. Oh, man, Penix is grabbing that right side as well. Tough. Bo Nix looking better in the draft. Well, Bo Nix ain't here, all right? Bo Nix lost to Penix twice. So, let's not talk about Bo Nix, all right? Just let Penix sit down. This is enough. Clearly hurt. Yep. Don't diss my Ducks. Thank you, Peter, an apology. No, Peter knows what's up. Peter didn't expect this either. Peter expected more out of Penix. All right, no foul for targeting, so he won't be eliminated from the game, which wouldn't have mattered anyway. He's had a phenomenal night tonight. Sophomore Johnson, Will Johnson, sophomore for Michigan. He's been spectacular. Definitely don't want Penix. Dude is human sand crab. What does that even mean? I want May. Remember, May, Nix, these guys, they weren't even here, all right? They weren't even here. They didn't even make it to this moment, all right? In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, takes the snap, drops back, Penix, throwing it over the middle, and again, another inaccurate throw. 2nd and 3, now turns into 3rd and 3. 2:58 to go in the fourth quarter. Sees the Russian balls up, yeah. Makes it for him bad. He just didn't do enough. He was not himself tonight. In the shotgun, Penix. Penix takes the snap, drops back, looking, scanning, throws underneath. It'll be caught underneath by Nixon, and he'll be just short of the first down, 4th and 1. Obviously, you're going to go for it when you're down by 21, but this game is all but literally over. Penix in the shotgun, takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Nice hard running there by Nixon, up to a 31-yard gain. Clock continues to run. It looks like Washington understands, well, no, they are going to hurry up. They're not going to run this out. Takes a snap. Penix looking. Going it over the middle of the field. Has a nice throw, but good defense there by Sab, knocking it away. Sab's played well tonight as well. Doesn't throw well under pressure. Very inaccurate with someone coming at him. I mean, he was phenomenal against Texas, but he definitely showed that today. I mean, he had pressure in his face all over the place in Texas, and he was super accurate that day. He was killing it. But tonight, tough. 3 receivers to the right. Penix in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, steps up, avoids the rush, and nearly another interception there. Just flicking it out there for Polk. Nearly a pick six coming the other way. 1:59 to go. Penix takes another shot. Penix is all banged up right now. He's showing some guts, man. He's showing some determination. He wants to stay on the field. But yeah, he's taking shots all over the place, being dragged down after plays. Tough, man. Penix in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. Penix takes the snap, drops back, looking, pressure coming, throws it over to the right side, and nobody home. 3rd and 10. Penix's day, yep. He's still yelling at his teammates. Make sure they're running the right route. Penix was pretty accurate before the ankle injury. Man, I don't know. Thanks, Mike. Don't believe in Heisman winners. Look at RG3. How do you feel if Penix leads a miracle comeback? I mean, that'd be nuts. Penix is Tua with the defense has his number. There's nothing much he can do. I mean, there was plays on the field. He just left him on the field. It sucks. Michigan will call timeout here. J.J. McCarthy, the new Stetson Bennett. Mediocre quarterback winning the national championship. Didn't RG3 take the Redskins to the NFC title game? No. He never even won a playoff game. RG3 was great before he thought he could go one-on-one versus Saloti. Penix is showing you who he is. Yep. Junior 3 was amazing, yeah. True. All right, here we go. 4th and 10. Penix in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Takes the snap. Looking, scanning. Throws it to the right side. Incomplete. And Michigan gets the ball back with 1:49 to go. Let's see if they will run the ball or will they kneel it. Will Washington force them to use the timeouts? And Michigan is going to win the national championship. Jim Harbaugh winning it for his alma mater. Big time season, a 15-0 season for the Michigan Wolverines, and they end it on an exclamation point, 34-13. Well done. Another Washington loss, A-Tim. Yeah, I'm such a curse. RG3 was good till his knee gave out. Yeah. I mean, he was meh, but it's fine. This would be Penix's one bad game this season. It's just one loss, so I wouldn't say it's just one bad game, but yeah. Thanks. Takes a snap, hand off to Corum. Corum will get stuffed up here. 2nd and 10 now coming up. Washington being respectful, not using his timeouts. John Harbaugh, yep, victory offense. Yep, he just said victory offense. There you go. 1:25 to go here in the 4th quarter. Just needs to be in the right system, yeah. Needs to go to the Vikings. Maybe. Now watch NCAA bans Michigan, yeah. What do you think we should do at the QB spot? I don't trust the draft. This is sad. I still like my boy Penix, but It is what it is. Definitely not worth the top 5 pick after a performance like this. Definitely not. Jim Harbaugh avoids the ice. All right, they kneel it, and it's over. Michigan Wolverines, your national champions of 2023-2024 season. They win it 34-13 with run game and defense. Phenomenal on the ground. They 37 carries, 304 yards, 4 touchdowns. J.J. McCarthy doing just enough, throwing the ball 10 for 18, 140. But man, oh man, the Washington's defense really put up a strong effort as well. But defensively for Michigan, they were phenomenal. They put pressure on Penix all night long. Penix was not his typical accurate self in the first 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, he was a disaster all over the place. Couldn't get comfortable at all. He was banged up. He had a rolled ankle. Also, it looked like he hurt maybe his right side ribs as well. But even before that, he was struggling to find any sort of accurate passes anywhere. Missing open receivers, couldn't locate certain receivers in the formation. He was tough. Yeah, Dylan Johnson was also banged up. They had no run game to speak of. Michigan's defense, man, stepped up big time. They were all over the place. Man. Junior Colson had a great day. You had Page. Will Johnson was phenomenal. Keon Sabb had a bunch of good plays as well. Mike Sainristil, had an interception nearly for a pick 6. He also had a bunch of pass deflections. He played really well. Mason Graham was all over the place on that defensive line, getting pressure on him. Michael Penix didn't take many sacks tonight. He did get rid of the ball most of the time, but he did take a lot of shots. He only got sacked once or twice for the day, but he just barely was able to get rid of the football. He did throw 2 picks because of it, trying to force some things in the fourth quarter. But Washington falls in Michigan, the lone undefeated team, number 1 team in the country, and your 2023 national champions. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll be doing the playoffs the same exact way throughout. Make sure you stop on through. Shout out to Michigan. All right, I'll see you next time. And until next time.